I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna give you guys a second to come back. Gonna go back to my channel. Okay, nope. It's not that one. Okay, here we go. All right. So I'm gonna wait a little bit till y'all come back up on here before I start talking, okay? I apologize for that. My bad. That was my bad. Hello. What is Joelle, Melanie, and Kathy? Hello. Naomi. Ooh, I like that you use the Chucky emoji. Lisa. All right. Before I get started, if you're watching the replay, hello, good morning. I see you in your pajamas. Thank you for showing up. Yay. Okay, and back. Hi, Ruby Q. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Ruby. Got to keep your hubby happy. Yeah, or else he'll like come over here all Rambo on me. Why is the screen that way? Cynthia, Harvest Moon. Alrighty. Who else is in here? Who? Okay, so a huge shout out to my sister who just got off work. If you're driving and listening, good. Don't watch the screen because I'm not really going to be doing anything while I'm telling the story anyway. So, you know. Today, we are going to talk about Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer. Dahmer. Mr. Dahmer. Working and lurking. Okay, so today I got to my lotion. And then I got a Reese's Pieces. Okay. And I got my drink. Non-alcoholic drink. Yes, queen, yeah. Is that painting Legend of the Wolf? Cynthia, it is. This is Distracted by Diamonds, Legend of the Wolf. My pen is from Chroma Pens. I would have put all the information in the description, which I did in another video, but I didn't. I just wanted to pop back up. I didn't want to make you guys wait. He's a psycho. He is psycho. Doing the same one. Awesome. Cool. 'Tis beautiful. 30. All right. I'm going to wait like 3 more minutes before I start this live. Well, this story. And this cover minder is from, what is it? It's on Etsy. Kim's Needle Minders. There you go. Meow. This is my first time on your live. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so for those of you that are new to my channel, that are brand new, don't know nothing about me, you came from Instagram. This is a diamond painting. It's a craft. Usually I craft and I tell true crime story. As I'm telling my true crime story, I don't really work on it because I'm reading off of my computer, so that, yeah, you know, I can't multitask because I suck at it. I do stop in between though. Thank you, Miss Coffee. Who's ready for some nom. Okay, so thank you. I do stop in between reading to breathe because I forget to breathe while I'm talking so I don't pass out and occur. I do give my opinion, I do ask questions, and I do interact with my audience. So if you're on replay, I know some people don't like that, but I'm sorry. So think of this as a sort of podcast where you just listen to my ugly ass voice. I do cuss. I'm an adult. I can do that. Yeah, that's about it. All right. So who's ready for the story? Miss Coffee's in here, so I guess everyone's ready, right? Nom. You guys, see, ever since Miss Coffee started saying that, all I can think about is Cookie Monster. And yes, I have 2 different nails on. I painted my nails. I was too lazy to do this one, but I experiment all the time. So there we go. That's what I wanted to see, guys. Sariba, you're on point. Randy, you're on point. Come on, guys. I need more. I need more swords and knives. Come on. Come on. Cookie Monster. Naomi, I forgot I had that emoji. I'm ready. I'm ready. I see chickens. Is that a chicken or a box? I'm blind as shit. Meow, I came to your life from seeing Miss Coffee life from before. Awesome. Ah, she put the Cookie Monster. I love y'all. You're a knife and a Cookie Monster. So what? So I guess was Cookie Monster inspired by Jeffrey Dahmer? Ugh. What? It's a box with a cat. Oh, it looks like a chicken from where I'm sitting. I am blind. Don't mind me. I don't have 20/20 vision. All right, let's get this story on. Let me just minimize this real quick. Also, I make weird noises, so I'm sorry if that bothers some of you. I do sing a lot as well. My bad. But I love it. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go here so I can see the comments. There we go. All right. Kind of wish that this was. So I started using Grammarly, by the way. I don't use my notes anymore. I am using Grammarly. So, love it when you sing words. Oh, I'm dying. I'm already dying before I even start this. Let me take a drink out of this. Got the steak sauce. That's gross. I was like, what? All right. Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on May 21st, 1960 to Lionel and Joyce Dahmer. He was described as an energetic and happy child up until the age of 4, when surgery to correct a double hernia seemed to affect a change in him. He became withdrawn following the birth of his younger brother and the family's frequent moves. Okay, so his parents would move a lot, and he was not fond of his brother, like jealousy-wise, right? Now, this whole surgery thing about his hernia, I don't think it has anything to do with the way that he was, okay? Because come on, we all have surgery at least once in our life, and you know, especially when you get your tonsils out, you know, that's not gonna make me become a killer in the future. Just gonna throw that out there. Anyway, as he grew up, things just worsened. For example, he impaled a dog's head on a stick in the forest behind his house. Going all the way through grade school, Jeffrey seemed off the rails. Once he had gotten a tadpole and decided to give it to his teacher. He's like, here, teach. Here's the tadpole, hella random. The teacher then gave it to another student. I'm pretty sure that teacher was like, the fuck is this? Here, you can have it, little Timmy. Anyway, Jeffrey was enraged and went to the kid's home, where he put gasoline into the aquarium the tadpole was in and set it on fire. What? So, like, so much was said about his childhood, such as that he was abused and that his parents always fought. Maybe he did what he did because of his past. I don't know. Searching deeper into his childhood, it was said that his mother was very loving, though. She even had a 1-year baby book with locks of Jeffrey's hair and lots of his pictures. By his teen years, he had become disengaged, tense, and largely friendless. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be friends with someone who kills animals. I'm just saying, would you be friends with someone who murdered animals? No. Okay, also, there's a lot of people saying that his mom didn't love him. His dad was always working, didn't pay attention to him, yada, yada, yada. Okay. And then there's people who are like, no, his mom loved him. Y'all dumb, blah, blah, blah. His mom was awesome. So there's like two sides of the story. No one knows the truth. Okay. Either his mom did ignore him, or she really did love him and just was busy. She did have some psychological issues. She was in and out of hospitals. His dad worked all the time. He was never there for Jeffrey. So, you know, we don't know. Let's see. Rain, this is what we're getting. A knife, a chicken, and some eyes. Let's see. My daughter had to do a report on Jeffrey, so now she can't even handle his name being said around her. Yeah, you. It's terrible doing research on this person. I'm 27, never had surgery. Yep, knocks on wood. I had a friend who saw him in prison. Negative. Let's see. A report for what? I hope it wasn't for school. I'd have words with that. I've had hernia surgery and I am hungry. Nom nom nom. Let's see. I'm having surgery on Tuesday. Should I be worried? Sariba. Sariba, I'm so sorry for what happened to you. I hope you recover. And I don't think you're going to become a serial killer. Join the club. Dad or mom had to work. Let's see. It was for school. I didn't understand why in God's name they would want to report on him. Hey, I have daddy issues. There's always three sides to a story. Okay. My side's the one that's the truth. So anyway, the truth, yes. Let's move on. Yeah, okay. Like most serial killers, Dahmer's childhood wasn't the happiest. Nay, no. He grew up in a deteriorating and dysfunctional home, and his father was often absent from home, addressing work-related matters, while his mother often spent time in the hospital for psychiatric reasons during his early childhood. As a young boy, Dahmer held a unique fascination for dead insects and animals, which, by the way, there's nothing wrong with your kids liking insects and animals. It's just that Mr. Dahmer here went a little bit too far, okay? So don't freak out when little Johnny over there is playing with, I don't know, an insect and accidentally squishes it, because it happens. He's not going to be a serial killer, all right? Let's all, come on. Not every kid is a serial killer. Maybe mine, not yours. All right. Moving on. He kept a collection of the remains, or as he called them, fiddlesticks. The fuck? In a shed behind the family home. On one occasion, upon discovering a decomposing dead dog along the road, which this is a dog I talked about earlier, he disemboweled and decapitated the animal before impaling, can't even say the word, its head on a stick. When Dahmer was 15, he stole a mannequin on display at a local retail store. He rested with the dummy in his bed when his parents weren't home, fueling his, remember this word, necrophilic desires. Dahmer's senior year in high school only brought increased tension to his character as his parents tragically divided the family home, no longer able to maintain a functional and healthy marriage. Following a bitter divorce with a custody battle revolving around Dahmer's 12-year-old brother, Dahmer developed a reliance on alcohol, and with a decline in emotional resources, he fell into a whirlwind of withdrawal and depression. He says, quote, "It was this time when I began having fantasies of killing people. These fantasies overcame my feelings of frustration and emptiness," unquote. Dahmer grew from an adolescent boy to an adult, but his sadistic and necrophilic fantasies followed. Okay, let's go to the comments real quick. Let's see. Joel says, "I've had multiple surgeries and haven't killed any animals or people. Am I living my life wrong?" Joel, I don't think you're living your life wrong. I think you did the right thing. Miss Coffee says, "Maybe Maggie, but she won't kill bugs." Sariba says, "WTF?" Miss Coffee says, "You done clubbing now, Sariba?" Wait, Sariba, did that happen while you were clubbing, girl? Let's see. Painting in the Sky with Diamond says, "Oh no." Brand says, "Fiddlesticks?" ? Harvest Moon says, "Love you, Ruby." Love you too, girl. Sariba says, "Got it all out of my system, Miss Coffee. Those techno beats, though." Painting in the Sky with Diamond says, "Sickening. Just sickening." Miss Coffee says, "No getting it on the good foot, Sariba." All right. Does anybody have any questions? I was pumping gas. What? Of all things? What happened? Now I need to know, okay? So time out. Sariba, What happened to you? Also, does anyone have any questions about Dahmer so far? Okay. So, so a mixture of his parents always fighting, neglecting him, what else? Divorcing, right? He started drinking, and then all of a sudden he starts having these fantasies about killing people. Like, what the fuck? I mean, personally, when I read that he got in a, what's him call it, a mannequin, I was like, this guy was lonely. He probably needed his mom growing up. Maybe if he had the love that he wanted, he wouldn't have done all the shit he did. That's just me. That's why I love my children. Love your children, folks. Let's see. Yes. Teacher raise. I tripped over the gas pump hose while I was talking on my phone. And the moral of the story is do not talk on the phone while you're pumping gas. I am so sorry, Sariba, that happened to you. That sucks. Sariba is okay. She posted a picture of her foot, and I saw it, and I was like, what happened? Eli, hi Ruby, I'm late. Hey Miss Coffee, sorry about the long IG message, but that story just is so mind blowing. Raise hand. Sandra, what's up? If divorce makes serial killers, we'd have millions of them. Exactly. Hi guys. Bonnie, what's up? All right, let's finish reading. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to say finish because this is long as shit. Because there's a lot of stuff I got to cover. All right. Namaste. Namaste. I need some lotion. Okay, so Jeffrey. Okay, first time out. First of all, I'm going to be going in the past, in the future, in the past, in the future, and I'll let you know when I'm doing that because you guys got to remember these dates, okay? Because this shit is like a movie. The way that I wrote this, the way that I researched this, the way that I copy and pasted this, because I'm not gonna lie, shit took forever. I wasn't gonna write all this stuff. I had to puzzle it all into with one another, so it doesn't sound as confusing because this motherfucker did so much shit. It's crazy. Okay. All right. Let's see. Melly, what's up, girl? Okay. Okay, Jeffrey has claimed that his compulsions toward necrophilia, remember the word, and murder began around the age of 14, but it appears a breakdown of his parents' marriage and their acrimonious divorce a few years later may have been the catalyst for turning these thoughts into actions. As an adult, he dropped out of Ohio State University after just one quarter term, okay? And his recently remarried father insisted that he join the army. So, what happened in between this was that his dad paid for his school. He was only there for like 3 months, and then he started drinking, and his dad got pissed and was like, look, bro, you gotta get a job because you're living with me and you're not doing shit with your life, okay? So his dad was like spending money on nothing. So he's like, you need to join the army. And he was like, okay, Dad, fine, I will. So he joined the army, okay? Jeffrey enlisted in late December 1978 and was posted to Germany shortly thereafter, which, by the way, he was stationed in Baumholder, which is 45 minutes from where I used to live and may live at again, okay? Also, take note that 5 people died during that time and may be connected to Jeffrey. So, his drinking got bad, and in early 1981, the army discharged him because they're like, we don't want you, you cray. By the way, he was like a combat medic, okay? And apparently he was actually like really good. So I don't know, he's dumb. He messed up his life, okay? He should have just. Anyway, following his discharge, Jeffrey returned to Ohio. Okay, an arrest later that year for disorderly conduct prompted his father to send Jeffrey to live with his grandmother in Wisconsin. But his alcohol problem continued and he was arrested the following summer again for indecent exposure. Then he was arrested once again in 1986 when 2 boys accused him of masturbating in front of them. He received a 1-year probation sentence. So he comes back from the army, right? And he's like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. And he starts doing all this crazy shit. He goes to jail several times. He comes back, and his dad's like, you gotta get the fuck out of my house. So he sends him with his grandma, and grandma's like, ugh, I guess. But his grandma actually did really love him. Okay, from what I read, his grandma was like, "I love you, boo. It's okay. You'll change." No, he didn't. Granny, he did not change. He did not change. I watched his documentary. Can't read. I've watched his documentary. Wow, very conflicted. Melly and Momo. Oh my God, why did the army let him in? My husband's name is Jeffrey. What the fuck? What? Yes, no, it gets worse, Sandra. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea why the army let him in. Back then, it was different times, you know. Maybe they didn't do background checks. I don't know. But at the same time, before he joined the army, he didn't have a criminal record. He did kill someone, but obviously he wasn't caught. Okay, so with that being said, let's backtrack and time travel back to 1978, right before he enlisted in the army. Okay, so remember, this was when he lived with his mom and his dad, or his dad and his stepmom. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water before I die. So what are y'all doing tonight? What are you guys working on? I wanna know what you're working on. True, not the army's fault. They can't read minds. I mean, now they do background checks. But yeah, I think they did it back then too. I just don't think that Jeffrey had anything under his belt. Playing Animal Crossing, coloring. Sam and Lila, yeah, from DAC, okay? And the yawning begins. Diamond painting and trying to get my son to bed. I'm hopefully gonna finish my mom's birthday present. Lenka, working and lurking. Working on The World I Used to Know by JoJo's Art. Nice. I'm working on Night Garden. Virgo from DAC. Laying in bed, doing my nails. Sarah. Diamond painting, and oh my God, I was born in 1978. Let's see. I was swimming, but my computer shut down the night. Hadn't saved it. Saved in forever. A lot of people are doing a lot of things. Okay. All right, so let's go back in time. 1978, right before he enlisted in the army. Dahmer's first murder occurred just after graduating high school. In June 1978, when he picked up a hitchhiker named Stephen Hicks and took him home to his parents' house. Obviously, his mom and his dad were not home. Dahmer proceeded to get the young man drunk. Okay, when Hicks tried to leave, Dahmer killed him by striking him in the head and strangling him with a barbel. What a dick. Dahmer dismembered the corpse of his first victim, packed the body parts in plastic bags, and buried them behind his parents' home. He later exhumed the remains, crushed the bones with a, sledgehammer, and scattered them across a wooded ravine. Okay, yeah. So Jeffrey had like this obsession with bones, and he would like save bones, like trophies or something. And he also had like this weird obsession with skulls. FYI. Okay, Miss Coffee says, showing the Wang Dang. What? What's going on over there? What about a Wang Dang? Diamond painting a Pega and trying to think of something to make my fiance for Valentine's Day tomorrow. Oh shit, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Damn. Changed his clothes after dinner. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right, let's talk about the future now. Okay, after his arrest, this is what he reported about his first murder victim. So when I say after his arrest, this is a future. This is when he got caught for all the shit that he did, okay? And this is his interview on what happened with Stephen Hicks his first murder victim. He says, quote, "The guy wanted to leave and I didn't want him to leave," unquote. Simple as that. In another interview, he explained that, quote, "It was better to have them with me dead than to have them leave," unquote. So obviously he had mommy and daddy issues. You know, it's very, very obvious that he didn't want to be by himself. He felt like he needed somebody or something, even if it was dead or alive. Okay? All right. It wasn't until September 1987 that Dahmer took his second victim, Stephen Tuomi. I don't know how to say his last name, so I'm just going to say Stephen. They checked into a hotel room and drank, and Dahmer eventually awoke to find Stephen dead. With no memory of his previous night's activities, he bought a large suitcase to transport, what's his name again? Stephen's body to his grandmother's basement. His grandma was like, "What the hell?" But she didn't know anything, okay? She's probably like super oblivious to everything. Where he dismembered and masturbated on the corpse before disposing of the remains. What the fuck's wrong with this guy? Only after Dahmer killed another two victims at his grandmother's home did she like got tired of his shit and was like, "You know what? You need to get the fuck out." So she knew that there was like some crazy shit going on because he would come home late, he'd be drunk, she'd be hearing all these loud noises, it smelled. So she forced him to move out the premises in 1988. Okay? So Dahmer was like, "Hey, you want to go to my grandma's house?" Like, I don't know. That's like what I think he would tell people. Like these guys that he killed, poor guys. They were like, "Sure, that's not weird." Grandma made cookies. His parents never noticed a body-sized hole dug in the backyard twice. Let's see. Abandoning issues. Yep. Oh my God, Randy, I hate when that happens. I love The Sims. What? Let's see. Okay. Where am I? Where is I? Where am I? Okay. That's September 1989. Okay, so a year later after he got kicked out, Dahmer had an extremely lucky escape. An encounter with a 13-year-old Laotian boy, I think that's how you say it, resulted in charges of sexual exploitation and second-degree sexual assault for Dahmer. He pleaded guilty, claiming that the boy had appeared much older. While awaiting sentencing for his sexual assault case, Dahmer again put his grandmother's basement to gruesome use. In March 1989, he lured, drugged, strangled, God, I can't read that. Sodomized, photographed, dismembered, and disposed of Anthony Sears, an aspiring model. So he was on trial for this sexual exploitation thing, and then he killed someone. Like, this guy was like, "I can do whatever I want." Okay, anyway. At his trial for child molestation in May 1989, Dahmer was the model of contrition, arguing eloquently in his defense about how he had the error of his ways, or that he had seen the error of his ways, and that his arrest marked a turning point in his life. So he was like, after this, I'm gonna change, I promise. His defense counsel argued that he needed treatment, not incarceration, and the judge agreed, handing him down to 1 year prison sentence, or actually, hold on, handing down a 1 year prison sentence on day release, allowing Dahmer to work at his job during the day and return to prison at night. What? As well as a 5 year probationary sentence. So, basically, he did this, right? And the judge was like, "Did you learn from your mistakes, son?" And he was like, "Yes, I did." And he was like, "Okay, well, what I'm going to do is you're going to go to prison, but during the day, you can be out and about and work. But then you got to go back to prison, okay?" And Jeffrey was like, "Sure, yeah, okay, cool." Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Your diamond painting looks concerned. Okay. Let's see. Oh, by the way, when Jeffrey Dahmer got his apartment, he worked at a chocolate factory. I was like, what the fuck are you, Willy Wonka? So he had a job at a chocolate factory. Isn't that weird? Like, of all fucking things. Anyway, years later, in an interview with CNN, Lionel Dahmer, which is his dad, right, stated that he wrote a letter to the court that issued the sentence requesting psychological help before his son's parole. However, Dahmer was granted an early release by the judge after serving only 10 months of his sentence. He briefly lived with his grandmother following his release, during which time he does not appear to have added to his body count, before moving back into his apartment. Okay, so he continued his stupid shit, and then he got an apartment. So what he did was he got an apartment, he'd kill someone, go to his grandma's house, do whatever he wanted with his grandma's house, and then go back to his apartment. Okay, like that, he didn't want to kill no one in his apartment during that time. So like after all this, his grandma and his dad were like, look, bro, you need to leave, stop coming back, go away. So that's when he returned back to his apartment. Okay, now this is where it gets insane. Okay, Jeffrey was like, yeah, I changed my ways. Just don't look in Granny's basement. Yes, I can. My first job was at a chocolate factory. Bran, really? Okay, well, I'm saying it's weird for him because, like, he was like Willy Wonka on steroids and killed people. All right, so this is where it gets insane, okay? Take a deep breath. Okay, this boy's name is Konerak Sinthasomphone. I cannot say that shit, so I'm gonna say his name is Kone. Okay, short for Konerak. Okay, he was a Laotian immigrant, not the one in the past that he had molested. Okay, because remember there was a little boy that was 13 that he had molested. Remember? He was a Laotian boy. It's not this one. This one's another Laotian boy. Okay. So Kone was a Laotian immigrant whose family left the Nong Khai refugee resettlement camp in Thailand to seek out a life in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1979. At the age of 3, Kone began his new life in the United States. 12 years later, on May 6, 1991, Jeffrey Dahmer approached 14-year-old Kone at the Grand Avenue Mall and offered him money in exchange for his visit to an apartment to pose for nude pictures, which the child reluctantly agreed to. Coincidentally, and unbeknownst to Kone, Dahmer was a probationer convicted of second-degree sexual assault for drugging and molesting a 13-year-old boy in 1988. Remember about that boy? His victim, Kone's older brother, Kason. Okay? So, how fucking crazy is that? The boy that he had molested happened to be Kone's brother. How does that even happen? Like, he didn't even know this was his brother. Okay? Dahmer didn't know that was his brother. According to Kone's family, Kone wouldn't have been able to recognize Dahmer as the man who wreaked havoc on his family only 3 years before, as the family never directly saw his face. Indeed, they were assured by police that Dahmer's punishment would be severe and didn't find it necessary to visit the court the day Dahmer was tried and sentenced to 1 year of work release and 5 years of probation. They said, quote, "We never saw him. Police officers told us they were going to put him away for good. We never thought he was going to be out." Okay? That's what the mom said. Kone's oldest brother said the same shit. Okay? So Dahmer and Kone proceeded together to his apartment. Kone posed for the Polaroid pictures in his underwear. The young boy, oblivious to the horrific hidden agenda of the man behind the camera. Okay? So, like, he was, like, taking pictures, like, okay, cool, I'm getting money. But he did not know who this guy was. He did not know that he had molested his brother 3 years prior, okay? After a while, Dahmer offered Kone a drink laced with Halcion, a medication used to treat insomnia. Kone quickly lost consciousness, rendering him vulnerable at the hands of the Milwaukee Monster. That's what I'm saying. Naomi, no, for real. Like, that's crazy, right? I mean, Dahmer didn't know. Apparently, Dahmer did not know. He just approached a boy at the mall. And it just so happened to be the brother of the child that he had molested 3 years prior. Isn't that crazy? Okay, it's time for my Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Okay. But wait, there's more. There's more. I don't know why I sounded like Michael Jackson just then. But yeah, cray cray. I don't know. Like, you would think the mom wouldn't want her kids out anymore, right? Like, I don't know. I'd be traumatized. I wouldn't let my kids out like that. Yes, snack break. Now I want a Reese's. You really did sound like Michael Jackson. I like Michael Jackson. I broke my arm at 5 years old trying to do one of his dances. He was at a concert and I was watching it live when I was 5. And I tried to jump off the couch and do like this slide with my knees like he did. And I broke my arm. True story. Forgive me, I want some of that medicine. Shimona. Chicken torta. So it's funny because a torta means like a Mexican sandwich, right? And like me and my brothers and my sister, we're always like, we say chicken torta because it sounds like Shimona, like chicken torta. Never had one. Reese's, as don't have them here. What? Have you tried the Reese's with pretzels in it? There. Oh yes. I think they're called Take Fives, right? Amazing. All right. Let me put a color in here now. 3721. Man, this is a long story. Long, 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 long. If y'all don't know, that's the thong song. But I just said long. All right. Okay. Where was I? Like a fly caught in a spider's web. Once Kone was unconscious, Dahmer put his twisted plan into action. According to his deposition testimony, he drilled a small hole in the back of Kone's cranium and injected hydrochloric acid into the frontal lobes of his brain. Now, hydrochloric acid is an extremely corrosive acid that has irreversible and even fatal effects if used improperly. Dahmer did this to induce a zombie-like state in his victims. So he didn't just do this to Kone, he did it to a lot of his victims. He experimented with hydrochloric acid in hopes of creating a submissive, mindless sex slave. When confronted about his crimes, Dahmer claimed, quote, "The only motive that there ever was to completely control a person and keep them with me as long as possible." This motherfucker's crazy, unquote. My bad, I forgot to say unquote. Did I say unquote? Anyway, however, no less than a day later, Dahmer's plan went completely awry. On the morning of May 27th, 1991, Dahmer left a drugged and unconscious Kone in his apartment while he went to a local store to buy beer. He was like, okay, I got this guy. I got this kid. He's unconscious. I'm gonna go get some beer. Okay, so anyway, miraculously, the young boy escaped Dahmer's apartment and made his way into the street of Milwaukee, where he was seen by Sandra Smith and Nicole Childress. Sandra saw, as she described, a Chinese boy running naked towards an alley next to her mother's apartment on North 25th Street. The boy, who she suspected to be 11 or 12, collapsed on the ground. Upon closer inspection, she noted that Kone had scrapes on his knees, buttocks, and right shoulder. Um, she also noticed that there was a thin stream of blood running down his inner thigh from his rectum. Sandra turned to Nicole and urgently told her to call the police. It was then that Dahmer appeared calmly, attempting to dissolve the situation, claiming that Kone was a friend of his who merely had a habit of drinking too much on the weekend. So he was like, oh no, I know he's naked. I know he's bleeding. I know he's all messed up. He can't talk, okay? But he's my friend. And he was like so drunk last night. So, like, let me take him home. Basically, that's what he was telling these women, okay? Um, Sandra, suspicious of Dahmer and his motives, stood between him and the boy, okay? But eventually allowed Dahmer to lead Kone away, noting that the boy appeared to be trying to break away. So she saw that the boy was scared. The boy couldn't talk, and I think it was because he had a fucking hole in his head, right? The police arrived then. Officers Gabrish and Balzarak, were sent to assess the scene. Galbraith was ordered to question Kone, while Balzarak was sent to get a statement from Dahmer. Kone, presumably because of the drugs he was given or the hole drilled into his head, was unresponsive and deemed uncooperative. After failing to communicate with him, Gabrish merely assumed the young boy couldn't speak English. All right, this is where I'm going to stop real quick. Okay. I don't understand why these cops were like, yeah, let me interview this kid who's bleeding and naked. Oh, he's your friend? Oh, okay. Well, is he your friend, little boy? Like, really? Like, what? Y'all enjoying some nom nom? Hit that like button. Thank you, Miss Coffee. Oh my god, that's crazy. Couldn't he just use devil's breath? You know, the plant that makes you a zombie? Devil's breath, I mean. The police sent the boy back. Yes, yes. It gets worse. It gets worse, okay? Okay. So, Dahmer, on the other hand, was trying desperately to avoid detection and did his best to appear cooperative and polite. He gave Balzarak his name, date of birth, and employment identification. He claimed that Kone was his house guest named John Mung. He even made up a name for the guy, for the kid, who drank too much. He also told officers that Kone was between 18 or 20 years old. Really? Because he was 5'3" and weighing 110 pounds seemed almost too ridiculous to believe, but they were like, okay. But they did. They believed them. So just as Dahmer was beginning to feel like the situation was back under his control, a second squad car arrived at the scene. So this officer, Porubkan and Mozejewski, got out of the vehicle and informed an uneasy Dahmer, because he was like fucking flipping out, that they were simply providing informal backup. Gibrish and Porubkan, despite Kone's constant stumbling and resistance, calmly escorted him back to Dahmer's apartment. They were like, here, son, you can go back to your boyfriend now, idiots. The apartment portrayed no signs of conflict or a struggle, but there were a variety of nude photographs of Kone strewn around the room, suggesting a consensual romantic relationship. Really? Oh my god. The officers, convinced this was nothing more than a lover's quarrel, left Dahmer and Kone to their own devices. The door closed behind them, and helpless Kone was once again left alone in the hands of sadistic killer. Only this time there was no chance of escape. And if you're wondering whether or not he was killed, he was, okay? He was killed by Jeffrey some 30 minutes after he was returned back into his possession, okay? Dahmer injected another dosage of hydrochloric acid into his cranium. This time it was lethal enough to kill the young boy. Sandra Smith, the woman who discovered Kone in the street, revealed that she had tried explaining to the officers that Dahmer had referred to Kone by different names and that he appeared to be trying to break free from Dahmer. Okay, so she was like, how are you going to take him back? Like, he literally doesn't even know his name. He keeps changing the name of the boy. Can you believe that shit? So I'm going to pause right here. I want your guys' opinion. Linka D, why do you know that? Never mind. Let me mind my own crafty business. I was going to ask the same shit, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to ask questions. Thank you for speaking the truth. The cops didn't notice the kid was young. Wouldn't they question why a young kid would be hanging out with a grown man? Something is not right here. No, but there is something wrong. I'll tell you about it in just a little bit. I don't know why I sounded like Forrest Gump right there. Saw a documentary. Freaked me out. I knew that from horticulture class. Spot on. The two girls couldn't believe the cops did that. Yeah. They were like, what the fuck? Like, you literally, I mean, okay, first of all, two women, right? Mama bears. Obviously knew there was something wrong. Cops come. They're like, what's going on? They think the boy doesn't speak English. They're like, you know what, son, let's take you back to the apartment. Dahmer's like, yes. He goes back to the apartment. And they see pictures of Kone naked on the floor. Like, there's Polaroid pictures of this kid naked. And they're just like, oh, so they have this kind of relationship. Okay, well, we're just going to mind our own business and we're going to walk out. And they left that poor boy there to die. Can you believe that shit? That's like some crazy movie shit right there, right? Like, you only hear that in the movies. Like, that's just a script. No, this actually happened. Okay? And not only, I mean, what makes it worse is that, I mean, everything's worse about it. But what makes it worse is that the poor kid's brother was also a victim of Jeffrey Dahmer 3 years prior, but he lived. Okay? That's like the most messed up part about this. That poor family was probably just so devastated. No parents, better yet, parents with guns. The fact that he was bleeding should have tipped us. Exactly. The cops figured it was a homosexual. Yeah, that's what. See, Cynthia, you're like, I know this story. This. Yeah, exactly. So, let's see. Where am I? The officers insisted that Dahmer was trying to help him walk, and threatened her with arrest. So Sandra was like, why'd you do that? And the officers were like, excuse me, ma'am. He was just helping the kid walk, and if you don't stop this shit, we're going to arrest you. As a result, Sandra fled the scene. Backlash against the officers and the Milwaukee Police Department would follow Dahmer's arrest just a few months later. Okay? When the truth finally came out about the young Laotian boy, many were rightfully infuriated at the officers' negligence. A quick background check on Dahmer would have revealed that he was a registered sex offender on probation for molesting Cohen's older brother. You know, on top of it all, Balzarak and Gabrish sent away the ambulance scheduled to arrive on the scene minutes before it did, insisting that it wasn't needed despite failing to throughoutly check Cones for any injuries. And lastly, they ignored and dismissed the woman who, until their arrival, worked to protect the victim from further harm. So, not only did the cops return the boy, but they literally told the ambulance that arrived to go back. They were like, we don't need you. The boy's with his whatever boyfriend. It just gets cray. Were you enjoying your pants, Melissa B. Craft, with me? I was. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Melissa B. What's up? Okay. So, in the early 1990s, racial tensions still had their grip on society. Many believe the officers' negligence was the result of underlying racism and homophobia. Dahmer's neighbors have maintained that Sandra Smith and Nicole Childress were dismissed by the officers because of their African descent. They believe that the Laotian boy was returned to Dahmer because Dahmer, like the officers, was white. Belzerak and Gabrish not only failed to aid and injured a naked young boy, but dismissed every suspicious and alarming detail about the situation as nothing more than a squabble between homosexuals. An audio log released shortly after the event revealed the officers making homophobic remarks after leaving the scene. So, like, radio chatter quote: the intoxicated Asian naked male, laughter in the background, was returned to his sober boyfriend, more laughter, unquote. When ordered to investigate another scene, one officer joked about washing off after visiting the homosexual, stating the quote, "My partner is going to get deloused at the station." Okay, unquote. So they were like making fun of this shit. Idiots, assholes. Their actions faced a great amount of public scrutiny, and they were terminated shortly after the Kone situation. However, despite all this, the officers were never brought up on legal charges. Gabrish later addressed the incident, claiming, quote, "God is my witness, I just didn't dump a little boy into the hands of a murderer. That's not what happened. We're trained to be observant and spot things," unquote. Quote again, "There was just nothing that stood out or we would have seen it. I've been doing this for a while, and usually if something stands out, you'll spot it. There just wasn't anything there," unquote. Really? Fucking really? So both officers later appealed their termination and were reinstated in 1994, going on to lead successful careers within the police force, despite being tied to the grisly murder of a young boy just 3 years prior. Now, I'm gonna take a little break here. What do y'all think? What's going on? The poor kid can't imagine what was going through his mind all that time. I know, it's really sad. No, they straight up handed that boy back. Exactly. So, I wanted to. Okay, so in total there were 17 victims. Okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna say their names. I did tell you the name of Kone because he was like the most horrific, most tragic death because, you know, the ties that he had with Dahmer already, his family had. But like, I'm gonna give you an example of what he would do to his victims. Okay, because there were 17. I'm not gonna read all 17 of them. Okay, so 1978. The method that he used to get this guy, he got him drunk, then hit him with a dumbbell, and finally strangled him. Right? That was a Hicks guy. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna tell you about that one. You guys already know about that one. All right, let's see. Okay, the location: Dahmer's grandmother's house. Okay, method: the victim was drugged, then strangled. His flesh was removed from the bones with acid, and the bones were once again pulverized. Disposal: same as Stephen Hicks. So he like broke his bones and scattered them in the woods. Okay, or the ravine. I don't know how the fuck you say it. Lake. Shit. Okay, location. This is another person, 23-year-old. Dahmer's grandmother's house, again, okay? 1988. The method: after having oral sex with the victim, he gave this person a drink laced with sleeping pills. He then strangled him. Disposal: Dahmer dismembered the corpse and disposed of the remains in the garbage, okay? This other victim, grandmother's house, again, 1989. Strangled him before dismembering the corpse. He cut off his head and genitals to keep as trophies. He then painted his skull gray. I don't know, that's weird, right? Disposal: the same as the previous victim. Next victim. This guy he killed in his apartment. This guy was 33 years old. This happened in 1990. Method: strangled the victim, then engaged in oral sex with the cadaver. He then dismembered the body and removed the head. The skull was then painted gray and placed in the fridge. Disposal: the bones were left in a tank of acid until the bones were um, defleshed. He then placed the bones around his apartment as ornaments. Yeah, he was like, oh, cool, look at these bones. You know what? They look good on my wall. Yeah, let's do that. Next victim. This happened again in his apartment, 1990. Method. He was enticed into Dahmer's lair where he was drugged, strangled, then dismembered. Disposal. The remains were placed in the acid to dissolve. I'm actually just giving you all these people's, like, not their names, but I'm giving you like the information on how they died. Other than the Asian boy, the rest were African American young men. Yes, exactly. How can his grandmother not know? Don't understand. Ew. All right. Do you guys want me to keep going? Because I mean, I could read you all 17. I've already read you several. But yeah, if you look at the pictures of all of his victims, most of them were African American. Like, I'm gonna say 90%, which is fucking crazy. Let's see. Y'all want me to continue this, or do you want me to go straight to how he got caught? It's up to you guys. Let's see. What am I on? Okay, 3721. Which is a star. Heh. Heh, it's a star. I was gonna say Jeffree Star, but I'm not talking about Jeffree Star. Wrong story. Oh look, I'm diamond painting. Was he racist? I seriously did not hear anything about him being racist. I think he liked black men. I think that was his, like, you know, because he was gay. So it was said that he did have a lot of partners he didn't kill that were black. So I don't think he was racist. I just think, because remember, when he killed these people, it wasn't because he hated them. It wasn't because he had anything against them. It was because he wanted to keep them forever. So once he got his victim, he didn't want them to go away. Like, if you look at an interview of his, he states that, because they ask him, like, why did you kill, like, all these guys, right? Because they were all men. There was no woman in this. And he was like, because I felt, well, I guess I'm not going to quote it because this is just the way I'm going to word it. But he said that he felt like he wanted to keep them forever. He didn't want them to leave. So the only way for them not to leave him was for him to kill them and do whatever. He didn't see them as humans. He saw them as objects. Why did he eat them? It sounds like that was just who he was attracted to. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. I wonder why he got away with that shit. Exactly. You would think he'd be under the radar of, like, the FBI or something, right? Nope. Back then, man, people didn't give a shit. Have you guys seen The Night Stalker on Netflix? Go watch that shit, man. Those cops were dumb as fuck. All right, so let me see. All right. Next victim, 22 years old, location, his apartment. Method, he was lured into Dahmer's apartment by the temptation of earning $50 to pose nude for the camera. He was then drugged, then he had his throat cut. Disposal. Dahmer removed the flesh with acid, bleached the skeleton, and kept it in his wardrobe. He also kept the victim's biceps and placed them in a freezer for later consumption. So not only did he kill, but he actually ate the people, okay? And again, this is part of how, so when I looked at another interview, but this one was written, he stated that he would eat his victims because they were his victim. They were his. They belonged to him, and the way that he would keep them, I guess he would feel connection, keep them around, was to consume them, parts of them. Fucking psycho. Okay, so, next victim, 23 years old. Apartment. Method. Dahmer gave him a laced drink containing sleeping pills. Disposal. Same as the last guy. All right. Next victim. Apartment. Drugged, then strangled. Disposal. His cadaver was dismembered and the bones crushed. The skull was kept and the rest was dumped into the garbage. Next victim, 19. Same place, apartment. Method. He was tempted into Dahmer's lair by being offered money to pose naked. He was then strangled. Disposal. Dahmer had oral sex with the corpse before dismembering it. He kept the skull as a trophy. Okay, so that's disgusting. Um, Next victim, 31 years old. Apartment complex. Method. He was a deaf mute, but was still tempted into Dahmer's apartment by written request, asking him to pose nude. Once inside Dahmer's house or apartment, he drugged him and then strangled him. Disposal. After killing him, he left the body lying around the apartment for a couple of days before the process of dismemberment was engaged. The corpse was left dissolving in acid. His skull was kept. Okay, so he not only targeted, like, I guess, he not only targeted people without disabilities, he targeted people with disabilities, so, and no one was exempt, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, oh, you can't walk? Oh, you can't hear? You can't talk? He was like, I don't give a fuck, whatever. Let me write that shit down. Hey, you want to come over? I'll give you money. And he was like, okay. So he didn't give a shit. All right, so now this is Kone. Kone was 14. Yeah, this is the guy, the boy I told you about. So the way he disposed of his body was, he dismembered and stored it in acid, okay? Next person, 20 years old, apartment, method. As with most other victims, he was lured into Dahmer's chambers where he was drugged and strangled. The disposal was the body was dismembered and left lying around in his apartment. So the thing is that Dahmer didn't have sex with his victims after he killed them. He would wait days and then he would have sex with their bodies. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, what a preference, right? I prefer them being dead for days. Okay, so 23-year-old, next guy. Apartment, not much unlike, let's see, not much unlike Kone, except he had boiling water injected into his head and left alive in a comarized state for 2 days. He was later strangled. Disposal, the cadaver was dismembered and stored in acid. Okay, let me see. I got 2 more. Okay. 23-year-old man. Apartments, method. As with most of his victims, he was drugged and strangled. Disposal, during dismemberment, Dahmer would sodomize the corpse before being stored. His heart was kept in the fridge. The fuck? Okay, next guy. 25 years old, apartment complex, method. Joseph was lured into the apartment by being offered money. Sorry, I said his name. Oh well. To pose nude. He was then drugged and then strangled. Disposal. The corpse was again dismembered, but not completely. The head and torso were kept in his apartment. Now, I'm going to go to comments because I got out of I had to read it on another page. He ate them so they would be a part of him forever. Let's see. Num 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 num. Why are you reading this like it's an auction? I don't know. Maybe because I look. If I'm reading it a certain way, like I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's just that I've been researching this shit for 2 days, so it's kind of like, oh, I already know what happened. It's not phasing me. I'm sorry, because it already phased me. I'm already traumatized from the past 2 days. You would think the neighbors would smell him boiling. Oh no, let me tell you about that. So, Cynthia, you're like super like you're on it, but you're way ahead of me. Okay, so let's see. Oh, an equal opportunity Nommeerr. Where do you get acid to get rid of a body? Okay, so 2 questions. 1, his dad taught him how to dissolve skin off of bones when he was younger because he thought that his son wanted to be a doctor or some sort. Okay, so his dad was like, you know what you use, bro? This is what you use. Like, and then this is how you clean the flesh off the acid. So he knew how to create acid, you know, like he knew what liquids to use or whatever the fuck. Another question. His neighbors did smell like it was disgusting. His neighbors contacted the apartment complex owner or whatever and told him like, hey, like this asshole's house stinks. I can't sleep, bro. Like what the fuck? Go call him. Tell him to like cut that shit, whatever the fuck he's doing. Like, it's disgusting. So old dude, instead of going to his house, calls him and he's like, hey, Dahmer, like, what the fuck? Your house stinks, right? Your apartment stinks. And Dahmer was like, well, my refrigerator broke and all my food went bad, so I gotta buy another one, but I can't do that yet. And it's really hard for me to carry all the like meat that went bad into the trash because I need help and I have no friends. What? And the guy was like, oh, okay, all right, well, take care of it later. Okay, bye. That's what happened. Let's see. Sounds like Jeepers Keepers. Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those beepers? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Night, lots to say, but all negative, so I'm gonna keep it to myself. Peace and love. Aw, good night, Harvest Moon. That is one messed up dude. I met Hargenders and he's listening. Oh, hey, okay, by the way, guys, my sister's boyfriend just got sworn in as a cop today. So can y'all show him some love and put some hearts and like some policeman emojis? I know it's hella random, but it's pretty cool and I hope he's safe out there. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. Gabby, be nice to him. Don't text him while he's at work. Let's see. Drain cleaner has sulfur acid in it. Probably got Drano. Bev B, what's up? Hi, Ruby. He has no friends. He eats them all. Human meat going bad. Yes, look at all that love. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right, guys? I was telling my sister, I'm like, well, now we got a cop and a soldier in the family. I was like, if there's an apocalypse, we're safe. Yay! Oh, look at all the love, y'all. All right. Okay, wait. Where was I? Okay, yeah. So, all the love, all the love. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, okay. So, let me go back. Let me go back to his last victim, which I guess, I don't know if you'd call him a victim, right? I don't know, man. Okay, so how did he get caught? Well, let me tell you how he got caught. On July 22nd, 1991, which, by the way, I was not born yet, which is weird because I was born in November of 91. This is weird. So anyway, he also says, thank you, Ruby. You're welcome. Stay safe out there, dude. Okay. So on July 22nd, 1991, Dahmer would have killed his 18th victim. His name was Tracy Edwards, not for the would-be victims daring escape. Okay. So invitation. One evening, Dahmer approached 3 men drinking and offered them $100 if they modeled for his nude photography practice in his apartment. And for your information, $100 then is equivalent to $191 now. Okay, this was back in 91, so it was a lot of money for them. Among the 3, only the 32-year-old Tracy Edwards agreed to do so. When they arrived at Dahmer's place, several things raised Edwards' suspicion. Okay, so this guy was like the only one that had common sense. He was like, first of all, why the fuck does your house smell weird? Okay. There was a foul smell that surrounded the apartment and a couple of boxes of hydrochloride acid resting on the floor. Like, Dahmer was like, hey, I do this shit all the time, bro. Like, I don't need to move shit. Oh, yeah, you see that acid? I do taxidermy. Yeah. So he thought he was in the clear, right? Because he's killed so many men. And, but this Tracy guy was like, what the fuck? So anyway, Dahmer stated that he needed them for heavy-duty cleaning. Okay. After engaging in small talk, Dahmer invited Edwards to observe some of his tropical fish. So he was like, you want to see some fucking fish? And he was like, sure, I guess. The fuck, weirdo. And yeah, I don't know. It's just fucking weird. Bizarre, right? When Edwards turned his head to view them, Dahmer placed a handcuff on one of Edwards' wrists, but was unsuccessful in locking both of his arms. When the would-be victim asked what was happening, Dahmer immediately brandished a knife and said it was for the shoot. So he was like, oh yeah, that handcuff, it's for the photo shoot, and here's a knife. This is also for the photo shoot. Like, how stupid does he think this guy is, right? At this point, um, Edwards feared that rejecting Dahmer would lead to a violent outcome. So he started unbuttoning his shirt as instructed, okay? While he was getting undressed, he noticed Dahmer swaying and chanting in excitement. So, like, Dahmer was like, ha ha ha, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker right now. And he was like, that's weird, dude. Like, why are you, you're just taking pictures of me. Like, why are you doing, why are you, what? Why you look so happy? So Dahmer then placed his head on his would-be victim's chest, listened to his heartbeat, and said that he would eat his heart. Okay, that's not weird. Edwards wanted to run, but a knife was pressed upon his skin. Okay, so that's like super weird, right? Let's see. I was born in November 1990. I graduated high school in 1990. Don't worry too much about him being cop. He'll be fine. I'm going to have nightmares. If I was Tracy, as soon as I saw the acid, I would have been like, peace out, Cub Scout. Let's see. Okay. So, yeah, he wanted to run, but he had a knife against his chest, and he was like, fuck, well, I guess I'm this far into this. So how did he escape? So Edward's plan was to either jump from the window or to run out the front door when an opportunity came. But first, he had to prevent Dahmer's attack. To pacify Dahmer, Edwards repeatedly said that he was his friend and that he wasn't going to run away. So he was like, oh, hey, dude, don't worry. Like, I'm your fucking friend. I'm not going to run. We good? All right, cool. Don't kill me, you know? He then asked Dahmer if they could first grab some beer in the living room where there was air, okay? Or air conditioning, whatever. And the serial killer consented. Jeff was like, okay, let's go get a beer. Perhaps out of excitement and anticipation, Dahmer seemed to have had a momentary lapse of concentration. This was Edward's miraculous opportunity. I can't fucking talk tonight. Okay, so Edwards then asked his captor if he could use a toilet. He was like, I need to take a shit. Can I use the toilet real quick? I got the beer shits. And while rising from the couch, he fucking punched Dahmer squarely in the face, like, boom, bitch. This move knocked the Milwaukee cannibal off his balance, okay? Off balance, allowing Edwards to run for his life out the front door. So he was like, peace out, bitch. After a dashing escape, okay, he ran a few blocks. Edwards successfully flagged down 2 police officers on patrol. He explained that a freak tried to handcuff him and that he spent 5 hours trying to escape the man's apartment. The officers offered to accompany Edwards back to the flat, which, by the way, flat means apartment, to retrieve the key necessary to free Edwards' wrist. And surprisingly, Edwards agreed. He was probably like, these motherfucking cops are with me. I'm good. I need this shit off my hand. Like, you gotta come look at this crazy shit because motherfucker's not right in the head. So anyway, capture. The officers arrived in Dahmer's apartment and asked if he had placed the cuffs on Edwards. Dahmer admitted to doing so, but never explained why. He then invited the 3 into his home and asked them to wait while he retrieved the key. So he was like, oh, hi, yeah, so I have the key in my house, but y'all can wait? Yeah? Okay, cool. I'll be back. But when Dahmer came back, one of the police officers asked him, like, back the fuck off. Or not asked him, told him, back the fuck off and stand down. In an open cupboard, the officers caught a glimpse of 74 Polaroid pictures of human bodies in different stages of dismemberment. Okay? So Jeffrey kept pictures of, like, all these body parts in his, like, drawer. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, really? Be like a normal serial killer and put in a box under the fucking floorboards or something? Anyway, Dahmer saw that they had seen the pictures and immediately fought with the officers in an attempt to resist arrest. The police overpowered and placed cuffs on the serial killer and then promptly called for backup. While Dahmer was pinned to the floor, he muttered, quote, "For what I did, I should be dead," unquote. The investigation of the apartment that followed revealed gruesome pieces of evidence. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna refresh this real quick. What do you guys think so far? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let's see. Okay. There were 4 severed heads in the kitchen and 7 bleached or painted skulls in the closet. They also found several portions of arm muscle and 2 human hearts in the refrigerator. Dahmer's freezer also hid a full human torso and bag with multiple human organs. The chief medical examiner handling the Milwaukee cannibals investigation said, quote, "It was more like dismantling someone's museum than an actual crime scene," unquote. With the discovery of overwhelming evidence, the courts convicted Jeffrey Dahmer of several murders. He died on November 28, 1999, after a fellow inmate beat him to death, which he deserved. The end. So the moral of the story is don't kill and eat people. Yay, and the story's over. Let's see, disgusting human being. Finally, the horror is over. What a piece of work. Crazy psycho, holy poop emoji. Holy moly, that's terrible. Okay, so that's where the story ends. So, I mean, it doesn't, I really seriously don't even have to tell you how many years he got. I think he got like 99 years of like his sentence, prison sentence. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. We all knew, everyone knew he was going to get that. But the way that he died was that this inmate was like, he knew, okay, so this inmate was like, "You killed my brothers," okay? That's what he said in an interview, that he killed his brothers, which means he killed mostly, like I said, 90% were black men, right? And he was like, "Fuck you, stupid idiot, I'm gonna fuck you up," and then he killed them. And that was the end. So he avenged, he was vengeful, in like other words, I guess. He avenged his brothers, basically. That's what he said. Died in a prison shower. People are friends, not food. I mean, what did he expect? Really? Like, he went to prison, he was going to be safe? He's not Ted Bundy. Like, Ted Bundy was... all these fucking serial killers are retarded. All right, time to diamond paint. Yay, finally. 3721. So, the reason I never did Jeffrey Dahmer's story was because there was just too much shit to talk about. I was an adult when all this came about. I remember all of this. I cheered when he was murdered. Really? That is crazy. You're like, yeah, someone killed him. You're my hero. Now, you know, it says in the Bible that you should forgive. But how can someone forgive? Not even if you're not religious. Like, how can you forgive someone for killing children? Like not only killing children, but like molesting them and like raping them. Like, it wasn't just about him killing people. It was about him being a disgusting pedophile. Like, and a lot of these like documentaries and shit are always like, oh yeah, he was a serial killer, but they never mention like, no, he was a pedophile and then he was a serial killer. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why when they're like, oh, Jeffrey Dahmer, the cannibal, I'm like, yeah, and pedophile. He was not just a cannibal or a murderer. He was a pedophile that should have never gotten that, what was it, like the probation where he could like go to work during the day and then go to prison at night. Like, what the why? Like, what? That judge is seriously something else. He should have gone to prison for the rest of his life after that happened, and then all these people would have lived. Let's see. Did you say Ted Bundy in New Zealand? What? I don't get how some people idolize them. I don't either. Like, so, okay, so I know sometimes I make fun, right? But I am like, I don't, for example, Ted Bundy, right? You know how many, or even the Night Stalker, right? Richard Ramirez. Like, all these motherfuckers did horrible things and they had groupies. They had women going to their court, like their trial and shit. And it's like, and they were like, oh my God, I love you. Like, what? Are you stupid? Like, do you know what he did? Like, now, like, yes, I am a true crime, I guess we would say junkie. I love all these true crime stories. But the reason that I like them, and it's going to sound weird, is because some of these people were fucking smart. Like, some of these serial killers are smart, and it's just fascinating to me how they got away with shit and how high their IQs were. Because if you haven't noticed, a lot of these serial killers have like really fucking high IQs. They're smart as shit. Ted Bundy was like super up there, okay? Also, who was it? Edmund Kemper. He was fucking smart too. And it seems like all these smart people are the ones who are serial killers. So if you have a low IQ and you're dumb as fuck, don't worry about it, okay? I know I'm not gonna worry about myself. But I'm just saying. Like, it's fascinating. Like, so I don't know, man. It's doing these crime stories, like doing all these crime stories, and then I talked to my sister yesterday and she was telling me about her boyfriend and everything. And it just got me thinking. Like, I wanna do something in criminal justice, you know? So I told my husband I'm changing my major and I'm gonna go for an associate's degree in criminal justice and then later my bachelor's, because it's just very interesting. Like, I know for like forensic shit, you gotta do like associates in science mixed in with criminal justice, but I don't want to do that. My husband's like, you could be a cop. And I was like, I'm really stupid and I get angry real easily. I don't know if that's a good idea. Like, I'd be like, what? Why are you looking at me like that? Let's see. I think the fascination with serial killers really blossoms starting with Charles Manson. Yeah, because Charles Manson, he was a very, very good manipulator. Like, what the fuck? How he got all these girls to like just join him and do shit for him, like, that's insane. They were geniuses. I don't get how some, okay, so let me see. Someone on Facebook was asking about getting a diamond painting made of Ed Gein's serial killer. I was like, ew. Yeah, I actually did a story on him a couple Fridays ago. I was like, ew, why have that in your house? Yeah, I'm like, fuck that shit. Now look, I do have a mug of who is it? Buffalo Bill, but he's a fictional character from Silence of the Lambs, right? I wouldn't mind having a mug of like Jeffrey Dahmer and like all the motherfuckers, but it's not because I like them. It's because their stories are fucking crazy. Like, and this is what I do. I do true crime. I, like, you know, and if anybody was like, oh my god, you're idolizing them because they have them on your cup, I'm like, shut the hell up. I don't idolize these motherfuckers. I just think they're interesting. Let's see. Are those women crazy? Were they trying to be these serial killers next? Right. I wasn't sure, as in New Zealand we have a Ted Bundy case, but obviously a different Ted Bundy. Oh, no, this was Ted Bundy, the serial killer who killed all these women and escaped from prison and was in like the Colorado mountains for a long time. It was weird. They must have thought, oh, I can change him. It will be different. He would never do that to me. They're so stupid. I think it's interesting too. We don't think you idolize them, Ruby. Oh, Cynthia, no, I know you guys don't, but I'm saying like other people, like if they're like, oh my god, why do you have Jeffrey Dahmer on your cup? I'm like, shut up, bitch. Shut up. You don't know me. But yeah, anyway, let's see. My sister is addicted to the ID channel. Oh, me too. I have Oxygen on my computer and I watch all that crap. Like, there's a lot of, I don't know. I want to do God, I can never say his name. Like, I know his last name is Gacy, but I don't remember his name. I can never remember. He's a stupid fucking clown. That clown guy. He was weird. Such a weird guy. Let's see. Is there any more stars? Where are the stars? I see two. Wayne Gacy. Let's see. Clumpsy. John Wayne Gacy. Charles Gacy. John Wayne Gacy. John Wayne Gacy. The guy who murdered children. Disgusting. So, okay. Why am I getting two different names? John and Ed? Are they two different people, or is it just a nickname? I'm actually reading the book on his lawyer who defended him in court, which is crazy. Killer clown. Killer. Kill some people. Also, this goes back to so was that John Wayne Gacy guy or whatever the hell. He didn't they like destroy his home after everything and rebuilt it? Like they rebuilt a whole new home. Like why would they do? I would not want to live on that land. You know how many bodies he buried under his house or his backyard, his front yard? Fuck no. Now that's something I wouldn't do. That's just Now you want to kill someone in the house? Maybe I'll buy the house. It just depends, I guess. Depends, but not him. I wouldn't buy that house. It's John. Hit the wrong button. John. Killer clown. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay, I'm not doing anymore. I need the S. S is 3858. Nope, already terrified of clowns. A lot of bodies in the crawl space. Yeah, no. Hell no. So, next week, I'm not going to do, I mean, unless you want me to, but I want to do true crime stories on people that you guys don't really hear about either. Like, you know, because everybody, see, the reason I didn't want to do Jeffrey Dahmer was because everybody knows who he is. There's so many podcasts, there's so many YouTube videos, like everything about him, right? Also, like Ted Bundy. I don't think I'll ever do Ted Bundy because everybody, like, does stories on Ted Bundy. What else is there to say? You get what I'm saying? The reason I did Jeffrey Dahmer was because Miss Coffee's always saying Nommeerr. And and because of that story that just is mind-blowing about how he messed up that family really bad, man. Let's see. I listen to so many true crime podcasts and watch you, Jen and Stitcherista YouTube, true crime as well as Love ID channel. I also love watching Criminal Minds, which I know isn't necessarily true. So I was doing true crime stories like with voiceover, but that to me that takes more time than doing my lives. Like it takes so much time doing that. Like I mean, recording me diamond painting and time lapse, that's not that bad. But like trying to record my voice and tell a story for some reason is just really hard for me to do. So that's why I haven't had another episode. Because like I said, when it comes to those, I write everything. I don't copy it. Like today, I had to copy and paste because there's just too much shit. There was no way I was going to type everything. So I did a lot of writing and copy and pasting for today's story. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to continue my true crime episodes. Maybe not. I don't know. Or just do this, you know? Nommeerr. I'm telling you, check out Cosmo DiNardo. Okay, look, y'all. I need to write this shit down because I know a lot of you guys always throw these names at me and I'm like, what? Who is that? Wait, I'm okay. At Melissa got to subscribe to Discovery Plus now. They're putting all the new episodes exclusively on Discovery Plus. Pisses me off, but I will subscribe. Okay, 38:58. I'm so hungry, guys. This coffee said Nommeerr, and I'm like, I'm hungry. I need some food. I need some food. Oh yeah, I need to subscribe. I can't miss out on the last few seasons. Does anyone else watch Snapped? If you guys don't know what Snapped is, it has changed over the years, but it's basically about women who kill their husbands and boyfriends. I love that show. And I remember when I first started watching it, my husband was like, "Why you watch this shit?" And I was like, "So I can get ideas. Why else would I watch it?" Now he just thinks it's funny. He's like, okay. But I'm like, no, for real. Now I know what not mistakes to make. You know what I'm saying? You and that Golden Girls theme. Thank you for being a friend. What painting you working on? Lisa, I am working on a Gloria West diamond painting. It is called, what is this? Legend of the Wolf. It is very beautiful and it's by Mystical Diamond Art. I watch it, right? I'm pushing back on doing Discovery Plus. What's up, Jen? Have you been here this whole time? Like, what's going on? The Golden Girls. Okay, you guys, now I found out, by the way, because y'all know, this mid-March is when I find out where I'm going, where we're going. But if we go to Germany, I'm excited now because one, I found out that one of my friends from New Mexico that I met, whose husband is in the military, she's moving this month to the same place that I'm moving to if I possibly go, guys. That's amazing, right? I was like, yes, I'm gonna know one of my friends that I miss. Also, about my major, about my school, I seriously, I don't know why, but I feel, wait, what? Shut up, Siri, I'm not talking to you. Siri's like repeating everything I'm saying. I'm like, what? Why? Anyway, I had like this gray cloud over my head, okay? And I was like, why? Like, I was stressed out. I don't know how to, I can't even talk about it. That's how bad it was. It was just, I was miserable the past few days because like going to school and moving is really hard because they charge you an out-of-state fee no matter what school you go to. So they were taking half of, not even half, they were taking like 80% of my financial aid. And I was getting really upset because I was like, shit, dude, like how am I ever gonna finish school? And I was like, you know what, I think I know why I'm upset and why I have this cloud over my head. It's because I'm tired of trying to reach what was my dream of becoming a dental hygienist. I've had that same goal for like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna say 10 years now, and I've literally gotten nowhere with it. So today or last night I was thinking really hard and I was like, you know what do I like? Like what do I really want to do? And it's not that I want to be a cop or nothing, okay, but I think I would be great at being a detective, but you do need some you need what's some law enforcement, what is the word I'm looking for, experience. So like at least 2 to 3 years. And I was like, oh my god, I could totally do that. Like how awesome would that be? So what I told my husband was, I'm changing my major and I'm gonna do criminal justice because one, I ain't gotta do no motherfucking math, and science and biology and all that shit. Okay, all you literally learn is like criminal justice shit, like all the government shit, like laws and stuff. And plus, with a degree in criminal justice, you could go left and right, forward, and you can go anywhere with that. So that is my plan. And it just made me feel so much better, like admitting to myself that I don't want to be a hygienist anymore. Like, I don't know why it was bothering me so much. I was like, I don't want to, fuck this, fuck cleaning people's teeth. I don't give a fuck about your teeth. Now, taking you to jail and solving a mystery, that's what I want to do. Let's see, I watched it and told my husband, just gathering info in case you cheat. You're allowed to change your dreams. Yes, it was just really hard for me to do it because I feel like I've been running towards it and it just keeps getting further and further. And the reason it's getting further and further is because I keep moving and I don't have the money for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, this goes back to when I was saying that my husband's in the military, so the military pays for his school. He already has his bachelor's. So like within the 10 years, of him working, he's gotten his bachelor's. And every time, like, I mean, he's helped me a lot too, okay? I'm not saying he hasn't, but I'm behind him. You get what I'm saying? I'm there for him while he succeeds, but I'm not doing anything with my life. And there's only so much he can help me with, So us moving is like one of the biggest problems because I gotta keep changing schools. They have the out-of-state fee, which they don't waive. Like, even if I'm affiliated with the military, they'll only do it for military people, like active duty or whatever the fuck. They only do it for them. They don't do it for their spouses or dependents, So like, I literally, like, when was it? A couple months ago, I signed up for my like math classes because I know I have to take like a lot of math for like associates in science. And I had to, like, not even 3 weeks past, I was doing good and I had to drop all my classes because I couldn't pay for it. And they took a lot of money out of my financial aid, and I was like, you know what, fuck this. So now I'm like, I'm changing my major. I'm not doing this shit. I've been trying to do it for 10 years. It's not working. So we at this where I'm at. That would be awesome for you, Ruby. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. See if you can join the military police as a military spouse. You have and in as his employee. I don't want to be military police. Like, at all. Hell no. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't know. I'd rather be a police officer, like, wherever I live, Like, if that was an option. I mean, because I really do want to be a detective. Like, that would be so cool. That's like a dream. I do all this shit already anyway. I like true crime and I try to solve shit. I'm like, who did it? I'll be watching a movie and I'm like, oh no, it was a mom. It was a mom. And then it turns out it was a mom. I'm like, see, I got it 3 minutes into the movie and I didn't even have to watch the whole damn thing. So I know I'm good at it. Let's see. GS employee. You're a mother that's not doing nothing with your life. You're an awesome lady. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's not doing nothing with your life. I thought you meant like you're a mom who's not doing shit. I'm just kidding, Cynthia. I totally got what you meant. All you have to do to be a detective is get on with a police department, and then after your probationary period, you let them know you're interested in being a detective. You don't want to be military police at all. I was absolutely, yeah. See, that's what I've heard. A lot of MPs, like, they hate their fucking job. Like, they hate it. So I was like, not gonna do that. Be right back. I gotta go tuck Christopher in. Aw, tell him I said goodnight. Tell him I said that Miss Ruby says goodnight. Sweet dreams. Let's see. All this college talk. So the plan is, so I've been with my husband for like, well, married 10 years. I've been with him for like almost 12 years, and he's always done everything for me. Like, he's the person who's always been there, paying for everything, fucking taking care of his family, and that, that's fine. I'm not saying it like, I'm not gonna say that's what a man's supposed to do, okay? Because I'm not like that. Like, I believe in like being equal, like one, and helping each other. I'm not able to do that because we have 3 kids and it's just really difficult. But our plan is that when he retires, I'm going to start working. And it's going to be switched around, you know? I mean, obviously he's going to retire and he's going to have the money, right? But I want to do something after that. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? I want to help him. I want to help my family. I want to do something. Like, I mean, I've had my little side things where I used to crochet and sell my work on Etsy. There's other things now, YouTube, which is awesome, but that's not something like it's great, but I want a career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want something like that later in life. 'Cause I want to buy myself a car under my name. I wanna buy myself a car. Let's see. You don't need a degree to do it. Just score high on the civil service test. Ooh, be right back. Okay, let's see. I'm the same. I guess who done it was in the first 5 or 10 minutes. I have to bite my tongue. My brother was a civilian military police, moved to city of Beach Sheriff Department, then moved to Richmond Police Department. Hi Ruby. Hey Robin, what's up? You need to get out of the house and be a little independent, right? Yes. I hate, look, listen. Oops. It's not that I don't like being a stay-at-home mom, but being a stay-at-home mom for like the past fucking like 8 years has made me a miserable person. I don't interact with adults. I interact with my children. That is it. I don't, like, now I started interacting with adults, like my neighbors and shit, but all I know is my kids. You know, when I was working at Target for that seasonal job, it was amazing because I got to talk to adults and be around adults, not children fucking spilling shit all over my goddamn floor after I fucking mopped it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you just want to get away and be like, bye, see you later. Sometimes you just need that when you have kids, man. Kids drive you crazy. It's worth it, but sometimes drive you crazy. I was exactly the same. You need adult conversation. Yep. I just want to know that I have a degree in something and could fall back on anything if anything happened. You get what I'm saying? Let's see. 347 right here. It's so funny because I've been using these 3 pens this whole time. I keep like switching them, and I don't even notice until like 20 minutes into diamond painting or something. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I thought I had the green one. No. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. Let's see, kids were created to kill slowly. Yes, I'm 29, but I'm actually 120. Let's see, my nephew worked as a deputy for the sheriff's office for a few years, and they got promoted to detective. Didn't have to have any fancy degree. Really? Oh, no, I know that you don't have to have, I don't know. So I don't know. Do you have to have a criminal justice degree to be an officer? I thought that's how it was supposed to go. And then you do the academy school and then you become a cop. I just started working for Shipped earlier this month. Which Target did you work at? What is it called? The one that is right across from Makalapa. Is it Makalapa Elementary? Yeah, I think so. I used to work at that one. Back. Did you miss me? Of course I did, Sandra. I was like, where's Sandra? I can't do this shit without Sandra. Let's see. Having a degree when you're a stay-at-home mom is great. It's hard, but knowing you have that kind of background for when they're older is wonderful. I always wanted to own my own clothing brand. See, and I know you have a business degree, and it takes this weight off your shoulders knowing that you can just go to work if you want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're an independent woman. Not that you're not an independent woman if you don't have a degree. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it just makes life easier for you in the future. And that's what I want. Like, if anything, my husband's in the military, God forbid anything happened to him, I know that I can handle my home and my children. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to rely on, you know, fucking insurance money or whatever the fuck. Because I don't want that ever to happen. But like, I don't want to rely on anybody or anything. I want to know that I can handle it and I got it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, by base. Around here, no degree for police officers. You do have to go through police academy though. To be 29 again. I will be 49 in 4 months. I have 3 adult daughters and a 16-year-old son, and as well as 5 grandchildren. Oh, 5 grandbabies. Melody loves her hobby. Says no, not in the state I live. They pick whoever scores the highest. Oh wow, Ruby, you're funny. I told Christopher you said goodnight and sweet dreams. He said, "Aw." Then you have to pass the physical test. Yes, getting a degree with 3 small children was fucking difficult. Mr. Coffee worked 2 to 3 jobs, but damn it, when I did it, I was so proud. And that is what I want. That is how I want to feel. I want to feel proud of myself and like all that. You know what I'm saying. So I don't even have my associates. I've been seriously like, so when did I start school? 2017. Was it 2017? No, wait. 19. No. So I started 2017. I haven't gone to school since 2019. It's been very difficult to go to school. And how I used to have my mindset was like, I can't do full time because, the kids. But my mind was like, well, it's going to be hard. I always thought negative. Like, I can't do it. I can't do 3 classes. I can't do 2. But what I didn't, like, think about was, like, hey, if you do 1 class, even 1 class a semester, you're still chipping away at it. You're going to get there eventually. Like, there's no racing. There's no time limit. My husband told me that. He gave me, like, some Michael Jordan quote. And it was like something about how you're never too old to succeed, like as long as you keep doing it, like as long as you keep moving forward, as long as you have a goal, as long as you keep walking, running, whatever. You can walk, you can run, but as long as you get there, you're fine. You don't have to rush. And that's what I needed to know back then, because I was always being so goddamn negative. And I was like, oh my God, what is 1 class gonna get me? And my stupid ass didn't think like, well, it's actually getting me a step closer to what I want to do. And that goes with anything. If you want something, baby steps. You don't have to run. You can fucking crawl. Okay? And no matter what it is. And yes, I'm going fucking Dr. Phil on you guys. Today's episode was Jeffrey Dahmer turned into, what is it? What the fuck is it? I forgot his name already. Dr. Phil. Congrats, Miss Coffee. Fabulous achievement. I went to massage school and now I can get a job anywhere. Hi, Shelly. I got my degree in order to get a job that interested me. And yes, it feels great to have a career you love. Yes, and you have the support system. Use it. Lean on it. Tiptoe it. You have to. If you have to, you can do it. Oh, thank you. Yes, y'all. I know it's hard when you think something's so far away, but just know that if you put your heart into it and if you stay motivated and you know you want to reach it, you're gonna reach it. Okay, just fucking keep going. Don't give up. Don't do it. Like me, I know I can't go to school right now, but I know I can go to school later. You get what I'm saying? It's always going to be there. Like, it's not going anywhere. It'll be a little difficult, but that's what makes it even better. You know? The hardship. Like, the hardship of it. Totally agree. I worked 2 jobs while I went to school, and it was hard, but worth it. Yeah. That's why I'm telling you, man, when my kids are older, like I'm going to have my degree, right? My kids are going to be older, and they're going to have jobs, and I'm going to be like, y'all paying these motherfucking bills because you live in my house. You're going to get me shit for my birthday. I want a Coach purse every birthday. If you get a brand new car, don't invite me in it because I'm going to fucking spill goldfish all over it. Don't do it. I'm going to make them suffer like they made me suffer. And I don't care. A lot of people are like, that's fucked up. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I got to deal with these little assholes every single day. You know, what do I get out of it? Love? Unconditional love. I don't get to sleep at night anymore. I don't sleep. I sleep 4 hours a fucking day. I don't get shit. What am I getting out of this? No, but Michael's cute. I love Michael's little kisses because he'll look at me and he'll touch my face and he'll give me a kiss. And I'm like, oh, he's not even 2 yet. So that's what makes it worth it. And then my Chucky, he always saying, Mom, you're beautiful, Mom. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, my baby thinks I'm beautiful. And then my other one, he's more like, I don't know. He's very independent. So, like, he doesn't show love when I want it. Like, he'll show me love, like, randomly. Like, if I'm taking a shit and he, like, knocks on the door and he'll be like, Mom, I love you. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? Okay, I love you too, bro. Like, I'm shitting, but okay, cool, I guess. I'm telling you, man, my kids are weird. They're all different. Finished in about 1.5 years. We will help to motivate you. Yes. My stepdad would always tell me, don't give up. Keep putting one foot in front of the other and you will get there. You got this, girl. Keep reaching for those stars. Naomi, I love you. Avoid the minefield or self-doubt. You can do this. See, look at you guys. You guys are so awesome. I was working full-time and went back to get my master of education, switched careers, and was taking 2, sometimes 3 classes. That is awesome. Yep, take a little at a time. A few years back, I did 24 hours work of classes. It burned me out. So very welcome, Miss Coffee. And also very cool, Melody and Cynthia. Finished. Okay, so you guys are awesome. All you guys are awesome. You motivating me. All right, did I do all the S's? How long have I been on? 112 minutes. You have to believe or you will never get there. Exactly. It only took me 29 years to figure that out. Actually, no, that's a lie. It only took me, let me see. How old was I? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 23 years, I think. I can't do math. This is why I need to go to college. I hate math. Math is like terrible. Fucking hate it. Like, you know, when the teachers were like, well, you need to do math because it's part of life. Like, you're not always going to have a calculator. And I'm like, bitch, I got my phone. All I got to do is say, Siri, calculator. And then that's it. And I have a calculator. See? Too easy. Damn lying asses. If they only knew back then that phones were going to have calculators, all these smartphones and shit. Man, even your iWatch. If you have an iWatch or any watch, you're like, calculator, there it is. Okay. Gail, what's up? Hello, Ruby and everyone. I hate math. Math is the worst. Okay, so what am I on again? What did I do? 347. That is the little lines. Why did I say S? I'm not even on S. Oh shit, have I been putting the wrong symbol on the wrong color on the wrong symbol? Oh well, whatever. Let's see. It's the lines. The horizontal lines. Guys, isn't this coming out really good? Look at her face. So good. I like this painting. So I finished Santa's Little Helpers, which I'm doing a review tomorrow. Tonight, a video's dropping tonight, and that is Diamond Art Club Stash. Okay, let's see. I'm convinced my son and stepson are evil spawns sent to drive me nuts. So, Crystal, I feel your pain, girl. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, I agree with you on the Apple Watch. It's my phone now. Back when I was in school, we didn't have cell phones. Pagers were new, and we had to walk to school in the snow uphill both ways. Damn, that's crazy. Not even a razor? What? Have you ever asked Siri what 0 divided by 0 is? No, I have not. Hey Siri, what's 0 divided by 0? Let's see. Imagine that you have 0 cookies and you split them evenly among 0 friends. How many cookies does each person get? See, it doesn't make sense. And Cookie Monster is sad that there are no cookies, and your friends are sad because they don't exist. Oh wow, this escalated quickly. That's fucked up. That's mean. Shut up, Siri. I don't like you anymore. Okay, let's see. Kimberly says, the teacher in me says, you still need to know how to set up the calculation to put in the calculator to get the information you need. That's not true. I could just put what's 2 times 2 and it tell me it's 4. I heard that before. Thank you, Robin. I went to massage school at 53 after my 28-year-old son died. Oh, I worked at a job I hated, and after he died, I decided life is too short to work one more day at a job I hated. Melody, I'm sorry about that. But I'm glad that you have a job that you like now. Let's see. A Siri compares it to Cookie Monster. Kind of divide 0 cookies by 0 cookies, and how the question makes no sense. Ruby, my watch just answered when you asked a question. Oh shoot. Have you guys ever talked and you're not even saying like her stupid name, and she's like, hello, how may I help you? And I'm like, bitch, I'm not talking to you. Shit, why are you interrupting me? That shit happens all the time. Like, I was talking earlier and I was like, what? Siri's like, how can I help you? And I was like, I don't fucking want your help, bro. Like, I didn't even ask for your help. Let's see. Or when you're watching TV and like the stupid Siri commercial pops up, and then I have to turn off every device in my house that fucking is attached to Apple. Like, that wasn't me. That was a TV. Can you shut up? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Go in every room. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Let's see. No idea what common core math. Oh yeah, no, fuck that shit. What is? I don't have no idea what it is, and I don't care. Why do they gotta make it complicated to fucking find out what 5 divided by 5 times 3 is? Like, really? Like, just fucking, fucking do the multiplication and then add. Fuck. Why we gotta do the stupid circle thing? Or the fucking square thing? I hate it. I hate it. If my kids ever bring that shit home, I'll be like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not helping you with that shit. I don't even know it. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've asked her to rap, and she's terrible. I have that problem with Alexa. Robin, thank you so much. A parent's worst nightmare. I get that with Bixby on my phone. I said, hi, Bixby, and it wakes up. I hate Common Core math. My Google Home answers the Alexa commercials. Too funny. It's 3. Oh, look at smart Sandra over here. OMG. All right, what other symbol am I doing right now? $37.99. Okay, I want to finish her face. Her beautiful face. I love how cause see, all this right here is finished. Her face is, you see how beautiful, like all the colors, cause this is confetti right here. How it just blended, like you can see her cheekbone right there. It's so beautiful. What the hell happened? Oh, sorry guys. It said my phone's dying, so it paused. I'm not sure if you guys heard what I was saying. All right, there you go. Sorry guys. Did you guys hear what I said? I'm sorry if you didn't. It was like, your computer's dying, charge it. And I was like, shit. I was like, no. Not now. Okay, gotta get this out of the way. Really? That's in the way? You still see that? Okay. Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts. Okay. Let's see, where am I? Okay. So yeah, her face is really pretty. Like, you can see her cheekbone. It's just, like, it just looks so good. The rendering on this is phenomenal. Let's see. Speaking of masks, Christopher was asking me the funniest made-up mask question the other day. Do tell. Do tell us what that question was. I'm so hungry. Oh, I know what I'm gonna eat. Frozen food dinner. I love multi-placing, and I love these pens, guys. Oh my god. These are the best pens. I just actually have an order coming up with Enablers Outpost, I think. And I cannot wait to get their pens. Because, let me tell you guys, I'm like anybody else. If I order from a company and I like their stuff, I'm going to continue ordering from their company. But that does not mean that I'm not going to order from other people. Okay. I don't want y'all thinking that I'm like, oh my God, all about Chroma pens. Okay. Yes, I'm affiliated with them and I love them to death and I love Brent and Eric, but I also want to venture out and see what is out there. Okay. So I'm going to order off Enabler's Outpost. Well, actually I already did, but me and her are talking. And I can't wait because their pens are really good from what I've seen. And Miss Coffee, like, she does reviews and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Miss Coffee. That's awesome of you. Thank you for linking that. But yeah, I think they're Enabler Outpost, right? On Facebook. Yeah, they're not on Etsy. They're on Facebook. So I cannot wait because I'm getting 5 pens. 5. And one of them I'm fucking so excited about because it reminds me of the Rachel Fruit parrot painting from TSA. You know how it's all colorful? It looks exactly like that. Become a member of Ruby's channel. Oh, Cynthia, thank you. Again, I don't know why it sounded like Michael Jackson. Like, what is x divided by the square root of 43x blue xyz coordinate minus circle triangle? I'm like, get the fuck out of my house right now. That is hilarious. You got me addicted to chroma pens. They are so shiny. Right? Oh my fucking god. Okay, look, listen. Yes. Like, okay, look, okay. Here, I'm gonna show you something real quick, okay? Wait, where is it? God damn it, where the fuck is it? I know I had it on here. Oh, it's right here. Where's my other pen? I know I got all my pens over here. Okay. So I just noticed something today. So this pen right here, it's very beautiful. I got it from Redneck Beauty, right? Like, it's super pretty. I don't know if you guys could see that. Right? But I noticed, like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's functional, whatever. But I noticed that it doesn't have like a sealant on it. You see how it's not shiny right here? And it is shiny right here, but it's not as shiny as it should be. But I thought that that's just how it's supposed to be because it's wood. But then this is from Chroma pens, right? And you see how this has a sealant on it? And you see how the difference in shiny? See how dark that looks? This has a sealant on it. This one doesn't have a sealant on it. During time, this may crack, or what else was it? Crack and discolor. Okay. Now with this one's not going to do that because it has a sealant on it. You see the difference? I'm not talking shit about this pen, okay? I'm just saying, like, there's a difference. So that's why I like chroma pens, because their shit is super shiny and they seal and they polish it so fucking well. Like, it's so shiny. Fucking crazy. Okay? And I may compare, I'm not gonna lie, I may compare their pens with other pens because I'm spoiled now and I feel like every fucking pen has to be shiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I feel like every pen has to be shiny, and if it's not shiny, then it's like shitty. Let's see. Did I freeze again? God damn it. The fuck is wrong with my internet? Okay, I didn't. Okay. It has a death face on it. Wait, what? Let's see. Enablers Outpost, yes. Awesome. Oh, they do have an Etsy? What the what? I didn't know they had an Etsy. Let's see. Okay, I need to read the comments because I'm totally like lost right now. You got me addicted. Like, what is x divided by the square root of 40? Okay, I read that one. Become a member of Ruby's channel. Cynthia, don't forget to show Ruby love and hit that thumbs up button. Oh, thank you. Okay, Enablers Outpost on Etsy and Facebook so she can afford to buy more pins. This is too cute. Enablers Outpost. I had to come up with some creative answers, and he told me if I was right or wrong. Let's see, nice. It has a death face on it. Oh yeah, I get that. If that's funny, make sure to follow girl. Thank you. The black and the cream pearl looks like a death face. Does it? Hold on. Where am I? I'm trying to look for it. Like, wait a second. Does it really? Let's see. I love that coffee bean pen of Miss Coffee's. I bought 2, love them, especially the plug. Creepy face. Sealant protects the wood. Yeah, see, and this doesn't have it. Like, look at the difference. It's beautiful, but I'd rather it have sealant on it. What coffee bean pen? That white pen of yours with all the coffee beans in it, Miss Coffee. Yes, the coffee bean pen, Miss Coffee. It's the brown and cream colored one. Yes. I've never seen that one. My son does that. He told me 1 + 2 = 12 earlier. I'm going to stop working on my round snack 30 by 40 for the night since my pretty placer got dull. Pretty placer, what is that? That sounds familiar. I have a brain fart right now. What is a pretty placer? Oh yes. So yeah, Bren and Eric do an amazing job. And like, really, these are like the only pens that I actually like really. Well, actually, no. Here's another one that I like. This one, but this is clay. But I would put it up there with chroma pens. But if you're on a budget and you want to save money, you know, these are $14 to $15, and these you can get them on Etsy. Crystal's Crafty Creations, I think that's her name, on Instagram. And she makes these beautiful pens. Like this one was custom, and it has like a little Raiders logo on there since I'm a Raiders fan. So she's really good too. I love her stuff. This one I got from it was like the diamond painting pen pal, I want to say. It has like the flat surface so that it doesn't roll. I like their stuff too, but like I said, I'm spoiled now, so this is dull to me compared to this one. So I mean, I may buy another one from them that's not like this honeycomb, just to see how their pins are, because I don't want to judge a pin by just one, you know. Let's see. This one was another one from Patriotic Beauty, and I didn't like it. It's very pretty, like it has like the glitter on it, but it's super fucking dull. Like, I'm sorry, but no, I'm not doing that. So I don't even use this one. And then here's another one. This is from Chroma Pens, and it's a bulb. And I like how Eric has like different sizes too. Like they're not all the same size. I think they just put one today that looks like a dildo. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was funny. I was like, damn, that shit thick. And it really doesn't have a shape to it. So I was like, is this for someone who has like really bad hands or... But yeah, anyway. I didn't say that. The creepy death face resembled a ghost peen. You need yourself a thick pen. See, yeah, Enabler's Outpost. She was telling me, she's like, we have thick pens. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? You see it? I'm taking y'all outside in the freezing cold with me. Oh, I was going to say, don't get murdered. Okay? It's out. So I don't know why you're going out at night. Let's see. Pretty Placer is a... Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Yes, Pretty Placers. I actually really fucking love those. Sadly, my 1-year-old chewed my Pretty Placer, but they're so good and they smell amazing. Yes, if you guys don't know what Pretty Placers are, go look them up on Etsy. They're like crayons, but they're not. It's like some kind of wax or some shit. Let's go. I'm all bundled up. Poshy Pens on Facebook has nice pens. Poshy Pens. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna write this shit down because someone in my life, I don't remember who the fuck it was, but they were like, and I felt so, it was weird. I was using a regular like diamond painting pen, and they were like, do you really not have like a different diamond painting pen, like a resin one? And I was like, I don't. And then all of a sudden, I started buying all these, and now I have like a collection of them. Oh, some of them were gifted from Eric and Bryn. If you hear my husband, he's yelling at the kids because they're being bad. You better not have lost that scooter, little boy. I'm scared. He's talking about lost scooter. Let's see. You're a Raiders fan too, so you feel the same pain of not winning. I need that Raiders pin. Love you even more. Okay, look. I'm gonna go on Etsy real quick and I'm gonna give you the shop name. Actually, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna link it below in case you guys want to check out her shop. Her stuff is so cute. I love her stuff. I don't really talk to her, but I bought several things from her. So it's, Queso Crafty Designs. Here we go. Copy. Okay, she has a lot of pens on right now on her website, okay? So, here we go. Here is, thanks Miss Coffee for Pretty Placer link. Thank you. Okay, so that link I just posted, that's for Queso Crafty. That's where I got these really pretty ones right here. And sometimes she has custom, like if you want a custom design, she makes them. You see how these are, this one's thick, this one's thin. If she doesn't have a custom listing, you can just message her and tell her like, hey, I want, can you do a custom or whatever, right? But these were like the ones that I got for Christmas. And then these two I just had to have because they're so pretty. And she hand makes these too. Like she rolls them and everything. It's pretty cool. Little boy. You heard that? I've been using a pen I got from Donna Bass and one I got from Carol O'Brien from Handmade Diamond Painting Pens. Never heard of them. Pretty Placers. Does she have, actually, you know what? Does she have anything posted? Oh, damn it, she doesn't. God, I think I follow her on IG, but I think I have to do like the notification thing so that I can keep updated on when she posts. You know something's good when it sells out, okay? I'm just going on my balcony. I think I'll be safe. Not if Jeepers Creepers comes and snatches you up. Let's see. Then there are the Lass and Laugh and James Clevenger. So many pens and no one can really use them all. Lass and Laugh. I think I've heard of them. I've never heard of James Clevenger. Thanks for the link. Poshy pens. Who's Posh? Ooh, let me see what's this. I'm like, let me just go to it real quick. Poshy pens, hand turned, diamond pins, and more. Who is okay? I asked, how long have you been diamond painting? I don't fucking know. 2 years. The fuck. Let's see. Why is it a question? Let's see. Are you aware that if your name is chosen, the cost of the pen plus shipping? Yes, yes, whatever. Are you aware that I'll pen ship from? Okay. I agree to the rules. Yes, be kind and courteous. No hate speech. No promotions. Respect everyone's privacy. All right, cool, done. All right, who is a person? Does anyone know who the person is who, let's see, hold on, it's 1 Celsius, which is damn cold. I don't know why you're outside. I wouldn't be outside. Pretty placers on Instagram. James is in the group Pen Turner. James is Black Wolf Woodworks. Okay. Who is the person who does the auction? I love that person's pins, but fuck that shit because I'm like every time if you know, even like, I'm not gonna say ugly, but even the ugliest pen that I don't like personally, like sells for like fucking $100, and I'm like, what the like, I really, I mean, I don't think I could spend that much on a pen, but they do really good work. Lassen on Etsy. Okay, I'm gonna click on that, see if I know them. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I've come across them before. They make like they also make pens. I like this. I like that we're doing this right now because cuz like I don't want you guys thinking that I'm like, "Hey, yeah, just go here," you know. No, I like showing you guys other places that you guys can go to cuz everybody has different likes, you know, and dislikes. So this is awesome. Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. Thank you for the fun true crime stream, Ruby. You're welcome, Crystal. Thank you for popping up in here and playing Animal Crossing. Good night, Crystal. Daniel O, who turns for Last and Last, does auctions. Yeah, I think that's who I was talking about. Like, they do some really good ones, but they're too expensive for me, and like, they always sell out like that. I follow them on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, those pens are nice. Jim's Handmade Pens Shop 2 on Etsy. Let me see. I'm clicking on. Oh shit! No. I'm clicking on that. Let's see. Black Wolf Woodworks pins. Oh, these are actual pins. Okay. Cover minders. Ooh, diamond painting pins. Oh, what? Hawaiian Koa laser engraved diamond painting pins. Oh wow, they're wood. That's pretty. What? Okay, so Poshy pens, handmade diamond painting. Okay, I already went to that. Okay, so now I know. Okay, cool. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at these. I'm looking at the pictures of like the reviews. That's really, they kind of remind me of Poshy pens. It's kind of like, fuck, what is Poshy pens is just like, to me, fuck, what is their name? Diamond Pen Pal. There you go. Like the way that they put stuff in there in their pens. James Clevenger, Black Wolf Woodworks, Jim's Handmade, and I had James make me a custom pen from koa wood. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've come across this guy too. Oh, he has little chunky pins. I feel attacked. Why does that pen look like me? Okay, let's see. Hey everybody, what's up, Dominic? Dominic's in the house. Oh, you guys are so cute. You guys already know who Dominic is. Oh, that's so awesome. I was gonna say it. Sup? Oh, hi, brother. Weren't you just on Twitch? Your stream was tonight, right? For your gaming or whatever. Getting overwhelmed with pins. Dominic. So I heard that your little rat isn't yours anymore. I heard that it's Gabby's rat now. Let's see. Yeah, it was a short one. What game did you play? Fork knife? I mean, Fortnite? Are you done shouting out shops? I have 8 more sub pops to go. I'm sorry. I'm done. Gabby stole it. So at the end of the day, you got upset because Gabby wasn't taking care of your little rat, and now it's hers. Dominic came back, and Gabby was like, I'm the captain now. So I guess no more. What is it, a gerbil or what? A hamster? What the fuck is it? I call it a rat because they're all rats. What time is it? It's 9:53. Fork, knife, spoon, spatula, cha cha cha. Sandra, you fucking crack me up. Oh my god. Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie. That Old Dutch, or what was it, Old Dutch or something, whatever, those ketchup chips from that Old Dutch. You were like, they're expired. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I ate all of them. They were so freaking good. I'm so sad that they don't sell them here because I would be getting them. They kind of remind me of like the kettle chips. They kind of taste like the kettle chips because they're thicker and less. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just so good. Hamster. I am too, please. What? What? My mouth is dry. You guys, so I got a curler. I got a curler that is the size of a pencil. And I don't know if you guys could see my hair, but it curls it so pretty. I'm like, look at my hair. It's so pretty. That's why I was doing my hair, because I was like, I gotta try this like really thin freaking and I don't ever straighten my hair or do anything to it because I don't want it to burn. Like, I don't want to have split ends. I want to send you some more, but I'm broke. Girl, I'll send you money. Just tell me how much is shipping, tell me how much the chips are, and send them to me because they are so good. I love those chips so much, they taste so good. Dominic didn't like them because he has no palate. His taste buds are burnt off. He can't taste anything because all he does is eat hot stuff. As usual. Are they little ringlets? They sell the ketchup chips on Amazon. Do they? Really? I want to send you some more. Let's see. I will also send money for those Audress chips. Oh my god, Miss Coffee, that's so funny because Dominic really liked those. Hey Ruby, I applied for college. Did you? Which one? Me and Dominic were talking about college, and I told him that I'm a chef. What you mean? He likes mustard chips. Kathy. Kathy will always remember you for liking mustard chips, which is disgusting. How you might as well have onion chips with that. Please don't speak about it. we we're bullying him now. Oh, it's so funny. We bullied Dominic to not liking his mustard chips. Okay, if you pay for the shipping, I'll send you some. His coffee and Ruby. Okay, for sure. He's like, don't remind me of that terrible time. I miss Dominic because I don't have anyone to fight with anymore. Like, you want to fight? Let's fight. Deal. I like mustard pretzels. Ew, what the Excuse me. I'm sorry, Jen. I didn't mean to offend you, but that's disgusting. Applied to Merced College? What? Shut up, you did? What are you majoring in? Oh my god, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. See, I told you. I'm so happy that you did that. So I applying to get registered nurse as my major. What? Where'd you go from chef to registered nurse? That's crazy. They're yummy. $13.70 for a 220 box on Amazon here to Hawaii. But if you have an awesome friend who will send you some straight from Canada, that's even better. I like honey mustard dip for my pretzels. Okay, honey mustard is fine. I like it on my Subway sandwiches. They're regular pretzels, but they have like a dried mustard seasoning on them. Ugh. Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. Jen, I'm sorry, I love you, but no. No. I can't, no. 9. Anything with mustard is disgusting if it's not on a sandwich or a burger. Well, I'm gonna use it to get me credits so I can transfer to a UC, then change my major long road. Awesome. Now I'm going to have to watch Guardians of the Galaxy tomorrow. Oh my god. I don't know. I always sing like these random songs. And I don't know how they pop into my head. Like, I just sing them. Like right now, what is it? Total Eclipse of the Heart is stuck in my head now. For no reason. I didn't even listen to it. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Turn around. I'm telling you, I don't know why. It just fucking pops in my head. Let's see. But Ruby likes the Old Dutch. Do they have Old Dutch ketchup chips on Amazon, or are they Lay's? I didn't like the Lay ones. I like the Old Dutch. That one was really bomb. Art is a great field too. Yep, it is. Now, so look, if you're a nurse, you could be my nurse. And you get to poke me. You get to give me that COVID vaccine. Psych! I'm just kidding, I don't want it. But you can give me other vaccines like the flu vaccine. Love that song, Ruby. I did like a skit when I was younger. It was called Youth to Use, and it would teach children, kids, teens not to do drugs and shit. And it was a skit on what would happen if, like, you did drugs, and we were all in a circle, and we had to do this skit, like, in front of a lot of people, a lot of kids. And when it was, like, turn around, it was, like, the drug telling the kid to do drugs. And when she would turn around, like, she would fall to the ground. It was weird. I remember it like it was, so weird. But it had to do with drugs. It was like, it was so weird. Total Eclipse of the Heart. I learned to play that on the piano when I was a teen. My piano teacher was awesome and let me choose my music. Awesome. You know who I'm really into right now? like 100%. Like I've always been into him. Like his first album, this was when he was not famous, like his underground shit, is The Weeknd. I fucking love that guy. His music, ugh. And like to be honest with you, I didn't even know he was gonna do the Super Bowl until the day of the Super Bowl, and I went fangirl. I was like, oh my god, that's my man. And then Save Your Tears is like one of my favorite songs right now, and I love it. I love his album because it's like a tribute to Michael Jackson, which I totally love. MJ, Billie Jean, it's not my lover. She's just a friend. Let's see. Can't wait to go to Germany. That is if I go. Total Eclipse of the Heart. I read that one. I learned to play Bella's Lullaby on piano because I was obsessed. I love that song. Your weekend post. What about COVID? I was like, well, because he was like, I saw you dancing in a crowded room. And that song just came out, so I was like, wait a second. What about fucking COVID? Like, aren't you supposed to be 6 feet away? Like, my dumbass was analyzing every single sentence he would say. And I was just like, nah, no, stop it. Stop it. 6 feet. 6 feet. If she's crying in a crowded room, she needs to get the fuck out. She's going to catch that Rona. What you mean if you go? Well, Dominic, I haven't talked to you on the phone, but we don't know if we're going to Germany. We have like a 80%, 90% chance that we are, but we don't want to say anything because we don't, well, I don't want to get too excited for it. And then they're like, oh, you're going to Fort Bliss. And I'm like, well, I guess. I mean, either way, either one's fine. I don't care. But if we go to Fort Bliss, we're most likely going to buy a house. And then next time, oh, shoot, next time we PCS, we're not going anywhere because we have a house there. So let's see. Why is it that whenever you come in from the cold, you gotta pee? That doesn't happen to me. Or does it? I haven't felt the cold in a while. I know Miss Coffee wants to slap me around for saying that 61 degrees is cold as fuck. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I've been trying to say that for the past, like, I don't know, week. Why is that? Okay, let's see. Have you seen that young group that went viral on TikTok? Adam and the Metalheads. They're awesome. No, I haven't seen that. That is why I stay indoors. My addiction won't let me stay indoors. I still go for a visit. Oh, yeah, definitely. And plus, I mean, if I'm in Texas, I mean, yeah, it'd be a lot easier for you guys to come in away. Just drive over there. It's been, oh my god, yes. So I was telling Miss Coffee that it's winter right now, and like since we live in a hot climate area, like, I mean, it's fucking hot here. It's hot and it's humid. Like 61 degrees is fucking freezing when you're used to it being hot, you know? And she, like, I mean, her and a lot of people have been talking about, like, negative fucking, like, whatever. And I'm just like, man, I'd die. I'd fucking freeze. I'd, like, walk out and be frozen. I'd be like a frozen popsicle. And, like, just, no. Dude, I'm about to throw hands with you about your damn 61 degree. I know, I want to get you riled up because you have not said that. And I've been waiting for you to say that. Ruby, I agree with you. 60, 70 degrees is cold. Okay, so when you live in a place that's hot as fuck, like the devil's ball sack, okay? and you get that 61 breeze, fuck, it's cold. Like, you're like, let's see. 30 is cold as fuck to me. I can't imagine Miss Coffee. I know. Indoors, indoors, indoors. Take it away, Penny. It's 1 degree right now. Now wants to come to your house and steal all the trash pandas. You want to take Michael with you? Travel while you're still young. Germany, if you can. You can buy a house anytime. I know. So that's what I was like, oh my god, I miss Germany. Germany is, to be honest with you, like, home is California, but home is also Germany because I experienced so much there. And that's where I had Anthony. I had my first baby in Germany. Isn't that crazy? Like, what the fuck? I loved it. Everybody was so nice. Um, I'd always be like, Guten Morgen. And they'll be like, choose, cheese, choose, whatever the fuck. I forgot how it's choose, choose. Hello. How are you doing? I love when they try to speak English because it sounds so cute. And I'm over here trying to speak like fucking German and I sound like an idiot. Like, haben Sie Schokoladenkusso? They're like, what the fuck? Calm down, bitch. Like, you ain't gotta do it that aggressively. And I'm like, sorry. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know how to talk like you guys. You saying it wrong? What did I sing wrong? Let's see. I'm cold and I have 17 degrees. My baby sister was born in Germany, older brother in Hawaii. Me? Oh, wow. That's cool. Nah, Washington State. That is fucking awesome. I didn't know that. Wow. So I have a Germany baby, a New Mexico baby, and a Hawaii baby. Am I gonna get pregnant again? Fuck no, I'm not. Because I have transit babies, and that's not happening. Me and an aunt are not having sex at all. TMI, don't give a shit. But we're not doing shit until we're actually there. Because I don't want to be pregnant and find out I'm like fucking 3 months pregnant when I get there. I'm like, what the again? God damn it. Let's see. You would like New Zealand too. We only get to 0 Celsius. One of my best friends is German, and it's hilarious when he talks. Yes. I have to buy another color for my tent blanket. Oh my god, I need one. At night, it gets so cold here. I'm like, dang, you're having a baby. No, I'm not. Let's see. Most of my. He's not touching me. He already told me. He goes, before we move, I'm not looking at you. I'm not touching you. And I said, okay, that's fine with me. I don't want to get pregnant. Let's see. Which child was born in Germany? Does he have a dual citizenship? No, he doesn't have a dual citizenship. That was Anthony, my 8-year-old. He was my firstborn. He was born in Germany, but they do it under like the U.S. government. It's so weird. Like he was born in Landstuhl, uh, Army Medical Center, but he has like an overseas birth certificate, which is like so fucking beautiful. It's so weird. Or actually, does he have dual citizenship? I don't think so. Let's see, that's what you said before you went to Hawaii, and guess what happened? I didn't know I was pregnant, okay? I was like, what? I was like 2 months pregnant, a month pregnant, not even, when I found out. So shut up, that doesn't count. She probably pregnant now. Don't you wish that upon me, that beautiful, what is it called? Um, Blessing. Don't you? No. See, Anthony, her oldest. Your husband doesn't seem like the type to have to touch you. Just like boom, pregnant. Oh my god, that's what my family says. They're like, don't even look at her because she'll get pregnant. Let's see, crocheting. Wait, what? Probably no. My friend is from Grasshule. I'm sure I spelled it way wrong. They have different dialects though. It's so weird. Well, not weird. I wouldn't say it's weird. It's just very interesting. They have different dialects in Germany. Like, yeah, it is crazy. My oldest daughter was born in Japan. So you remember Lucifera for a girl? Lucifera. Why'd you name her that? I don't fucking know. It just sounds nice. Her middle name's like Michelle. Lucifera Michelle Quiroz. She's a fertile myrtle. Yes. Oh god, it's so embarrassing because like, hey Pippa, what's up, girl? What's up, girl? My dad, like, he's funny. Like, he knows I'm an adult and he jokes around and he's like, God, he's like, every time I see you, you're pregnant. He's like, can y'all stop being bunnies? Like, seriously. And I'm like, ew, stop. Let's see. Ew. Military bases are considered U.S. soil, so should not. Yeah. Then you give her some basic chick middle name. Right, Michelle? Like, her name is Lucifera. Michelle. Let's see. Don't disrespect the OG. What's the OG? Oh, the old grandpa? What's that? I don't know what the OG is. Save your tears for another day. Cause girl, you worth it. The way you work it. Cause you earned it. And you earned all those lonely nights. Said it won't be love, but you felt the rush. I'm sorry, I just Naomi. Dominic's like, shut up. Dominic is always like, what the fuck? Why are you always making weird? He's still like, he gets weirded out. He's like, why are you singing? He's like, why are you making weird? I'm like, because that's what I fucking do, okay? Leave me alone. See, she pregnant singing the. Listen, I've been listening to The Weeknd all day, okay? It's stuck in my head. Jesus. I'm not pregnant. I can't be pregnant in a way. I have an IUD, so no, if I did get pregnant, that'd be some shit. Baby comes out holding the IUD and shit. Surprise, motherfucker. Like, what? Oh my god, the baby's holding the IUD. She's weaning. It's gonna happen. No. You know how hard it is? Oh my fucking god, dude. Look, can't even fucking say his name. Anthony, my firstborn. Shit. I don't know why I say it. Like, you guys don't know this shit already. That's what happened before. Yeah, it's been the weekend all week. Thought it was total eclipse of the heart. No, listen. So what was I saying? Okay, weaning the baby. When I breastfed Anthony when he was a baby, he was fine. He was like, at a year, he was like, I'm done, son. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I was sad. And then I had Jonathan, and Jonathan was done like at almost 2 years old. He was like, I don't need the tit no more, mom. I'm good. And I'm like, all right, bro. And then, okay, no, if that really was the case, that would be weird. But no, that's not. My kids are not Stewie. They couldn't talk at the time. But and Michael's just like, nah, bitch. He's like, I'm gonna do this till I'm like 6 years old. Like, that's what it fucking seems like. And I'm like, dude, at night, I'll be laying in bed, right? And I'm just like, and he's looking at me, and he like puts his hand on my chest, on my shirt, and pulls it down. I'm like, nope. And I'm like, don't, nope. And he starts crying and crying. I'm like, oh my god. And he cries for like an hour, to the point where he's like so angry and he doesn't even remember what the fuck he was angry about. Baby loading. Don't fucking pull. Every time I see that shit, I feel like it's like frozen, and I'm like, what the fuck? What does that say? And I'm trying to click on it, and I'm like, oh, it's a stupid emoji. Mine were all done about 9 months. Sophie just kept going. And I can't do it. Like, I give in after that because I'm so I'm like literally exhausted, and he's just looking at me like, I fucking hate you. And I just won't stop producing. Like, I literally dried up by the time the boys weaned themselves off, like, baby loading. Michael just doesn't want to. And I'm like, go away. Get away from me. Go away. Leave my titties alone. I want them back. Your dad wants them back. Hey. That was gross. Not doing that again. Sorry. TMI. Let's see. My middle daughter weaned herself because I was pregnant. Was Christopher. Guess she didn't like the taste anymore. They say your breast milk changes taste. See, when I was pregnant with Michael, when I first, like the first fucking week that I moved here, Jonathan just stopped. Like, he didn't like it either. And I didn't know you could breastfeed while you were pregnant, by the way. But yeah, he just gave up. He was like, nope, don't like this shit no more. 3 months, and they would stare at me, freak me out. That's funny. Oh. Fed is best. So no matter how you feed your baby, I don't judge anyone. I don't like anybody who's like, oh my god, breast milk is better. I'm like, bitch, shut up. You know what's better? My kid being chubby because he's eating. That's what's better. I don't give a fuck what he eats as long as it's baby food. I remember one time when I was working at Target, Michael was, I think, how many months was he? Like, fuck, was he 5 months? And you know how babies are not supposed to drink water? At least here in the States, they tell you not to give your baby water until they're a year old. Well, the babysitter was watching him, and she texted me, and she's like, the baby's crying. I don't know what's going on. She's like, I gave him water. And I was like, what? I freaked the fuck out. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, please tell me that you did not do that. And she was like, he can't drink water. I'm like, no, he can't drink water. I was like, how much did you give him? And she's like, he drank an ounce. I was like, oh my God, he's gonna die. He's gonna fucking die. And it's my fault because I didn't tell her not to give him water. And then I went home and I breastfed him. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Let's see. What is that, a coffin? My milk dried up when I got pregnant. My friend from... Y'all know I don't know how to read fucking... Like, no. Okay. Breastfed until her children were 4 years old. Dang. I'm not built like that. Nah. 3 months. Yee. Oh no. Mm-mm. Plus, like a lot of women stop because it hurts, and I don't blame them. So that shit hurts so bad. Like with Michael, I was like, huh, my veteran titties are made for this, and I was like, nope, never mind. This shit hurts. Fuck, man, this sucks. It's like it starts over all over again. It was weird. What is that movie? Cassette, amp, dead, devil. Guess the reference, Ruby. Okay, so movie, tape. Is this like Samara? Is this the ring? Is this the ring? No, it's the masked titties. Oh my God. Oh, that is like literally one of the reasons why I'm fucking done. I think mine started straight after Socks was born. Ridiculous. Sophie. Pennsylvania. Thank you. I'm an idiot and I don't know any fucking... No, I don't know how to read abbreviations of states. I tried with both kids. With Eli, I breastfed for about a month. With Jolie May, I breastfed for about 2 weeks. Tree hint? Weed? The fuck? I don't know what that means, bro. Like, what kind of game are we playing right now? Okay, let's see. My oldest breastfed to go to sleep at night until she was 3. Then one night she looked at me and said, "It's empty, Mom." Aww. She's all talking to you. She's having a conversation. She's like, "Mom, your titty dry." I'm sorry, Sandra. I'm kidding. A lot of people don't like breastfeeding when their kids get teeth, and I don't blame them. Let's see. Okay, so movie, cassette, amp, dead. Tree devil. Film a porno, then die, smoke some weed, and go to hell. Is that what you're trying to say? I don't fucking know. What is that? Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. What y'all doing? You know what I'm doing? Nothing. No, I'm on my way. I like to celebrate Valentine's Day on the 15th because all the chocolates are on sale. Let's see. Yep. That's why I had to stop with Christopher. He would bite. Ugh, I hate that shit. I'm like, dude, it's not like, why? Stop doing that shit. Do you ever have you ever felt the urge to like just punch the baby in the face? Like, oh, that shit hurt. Let's see. Yeah, I'd have been like, you bite me one more time, punch your baby in the fucking face. Mena did too. She had early teeth. I thought she would not off. Hey, at least she wasn't born with a full set of teeth like some babies are. That's fucking nuts. Have you guys heard that? By the way, I've talked about this on my channel. Some babies are born with a full set of teeth. Like, I would throw the whole child away. Like, no, this broken. I'd Sparta it. Have you guys ever seen the 300 movie where the kids have like anything wrong with them and they fucking like yeet it off the fucking hill? My ex and I married on 15th, same day as my folks. My divorce went through then too. Oh shit. Damn, that's crazy. Wow. Christopher was slow getting his teeth, so he went till 18 months. I was too sick to breastfeed. According to my doctor, my body couldn't manufacture milk because I had toxemia and got E. coli. Ooh, that is crazy. Mamas are tough, man. Moms are tough. Not the serial killer moms though. Those are not. Those are bitches. Because I it's funny because like you know how I do all this true crime shit. I'm always like, oh man, moms are everything. But then I think about like Casey Anthony, and I'm like, wait, not all moms. Not all moms. Valentine's Day, nice dinner movie, Monster Mash for dessert. What's Monster Mash? Like, is that like some type of sexual shit? I'm not getting it. What? Or is that actually like a dessert? Hey, Jenny. Sorry. I try to sound like fucking Forrest Gump. Hey, Jenny. The movie references to Sinister. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Yeah, that movie was good. Christopher was slow as everything. He didn't take his first steps till 2.5. Oh. Took my doctor like 13 sticks before he got my epidural and baby number 2. Ugh. Gee. That gave me the hibby-jibbies. Epidurals. Yeah, those needles are no joke, man. Alright, I'm done with the symbol, I think. Now I'm gonna do the upside down U. Valentine's is my 21st wedding anniversary. Oh, happy anniversary. That's cute. It's my brother's birthday tomorrow. He's turning 500 years old. Just kidding, I don't know. I think he's turning like 33 maybe. I don't fucking know. Let's see. He was slow talking to. We used to do baby sign with him. Aww. Baby sign language is awesome. It's like they can't talk, but they're so smart that they can like sign language. Isn't that crazy? Like I think that's insane. I love it. Babies are smart. 3042. Where are you? Good. I'm almost finished with the face. Look how good her face looks. I'm in awe. This is amazing. Let's see. Let's see. Pippa, hello, you got that right. Needless to say, he was an only child. That's why I never wanted an epidural. Too freaked it'll be stuffed up. Randy says, the hearing for my divorce from my first husband was Valentine's Day. The kids and I laughed about it, but my ex cried. I don't mean to laugh, but like, holy shit. That's insane. Bye, Ruby. Okay, bye, Dominic. Love you. Oh, you're going to the snow tomorrow. Where are you going? What the hell? Are you going with Alex? Was his truck? We watched a crap ton of singing time on TV was even when he was a baby. Singing time? What is that? Am I reading that right? I am blind. Blah 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 blind. Yeah, he most likely is going with my brother to snow. It doesn't snow in California, but it does snow up in the mountains. Mr. Sandman. Let's see. I have to have a C-section, Pippa, or I'd have chosen no epidural. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Yes, signing time. Yes, sign language. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm hungry. I'm not the same when I'm hungry. I'm very, very unintelligent. Speaking of Minna, I just want to say I admire you so much. My 14-year-old lives with her dad, and I haven't seen her since March, and now she doesn't answer my text. Kudos to you for having a... Oh, no. It's not Dominic's birthday tomorrow. It's my mid-older brother. Let's see. Wonderful relationship with you and your daughter. No, it's our older brother. Yeah. I thought you were leaving. Go away. I'm just kidding. I love you. But you didn't answer me. I asked you who you're going to the snow with and like where. You can't just be like, I'm going to the snow, bye. Like what? Give us more information first. Shit. You asshole. Sounds like parental alienation at play. Yeah, that's most likely what it is. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna give my opinion. This is just my opinion. I do not know why people involve their kids with shit like that. Like, I'm not gonna say names, but I know someone, and they're from my family. That's why I'm not gonna say names. Who had that problem. Like, they were not with a person that they had a kid with, and that person was like trying to put things in the kid's head so that they didn't talk to the person I'm talking about. It's fucked up. Like, why you do that? Why you involve your children in that shit? You know? Like, that's it. Like, their drama, your drama is not your children's drama. You know? And it comes down to just jealousy and being very vindictive, and like, you're trying to hurt that person, but you're hurting your children. You know what I'm saying? I don't think not that I think, I would never do that. Like, if, knock on wood, anything ever happened between me and Nat, and like, you know, I would never ever, I can't even think about it. Like, taking my kids away from their dad, or like, you know, I can't. Like, what the fuck? That's just stupid. One, that's not how shit works. And two, your kids would just hate you later in life when they understand what you were doing. You know? Two parents is better than one parent. So, I don't get it. Oh, David. Oh, wow. Is it just you and David, or is it family? Okay. Yeah, back in the summer when she had to go home, I felt so bad for you, Miss Coffee. That has to be devastating every single time. Let's see. Yes, I suspect it may have something to do with her dad. That's how to co-parent like a boss, for real. I don't use Minna against her father and vice versa. Her dad and I, relationship is over, thank God, so no need to be salty. And the sad part, he wants nothing to do with Christopher, who is his son. Fucking picking and choosing. Asshole. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, like, I've seen it so many times, like, within my family, and it's just fucking terrible. Like, it basically, you're just setting up that child for, like, fucking, not failure, but, like, hurt, and so much more. Like, they're probably gonna fucking need therapy. You know? Pretty fucked up. Let's see. Yes, Miss Coffee, I have great respect for you to keep things civil with Minna's dad. It's different when the dad is a piece of shit. Let's see. I agree. Leave your children out of your bullshit. Mm-hmm. My sister has 4 kids to 4 different dudes, and she is the piece of shit. I know. We have one of those in my family. Like, crazy. You would think the older the person is, the less stupid they'd be, but no. Ding, ding, ding. 647. There's nothing wrong with having different baby daddies, but when you have like more than 3, it's kind of a problem. If you're not with them. If you're not with the third one. Let's see. I want to say I don't judge, but I do when it comes to that shit. Like, you're just fucking up your kids' lives. Like, if you're just jumping from one man to the next and getting pregnant every fucking time. Let's see, 647 is 7. Do I even have a 7? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. And I'm not saying, like, if you have more than one baby daddy, that's bad, okay? I don't want no one being like, what the fuck? Because it's not. Shit happens, right? But there's a difference between that and being a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And usually those are like the people who don't care for their kids either. Like, they just do that, have kids, and don't give a fuck about them. Like, okay, go to your grandma's now. Bye. I get that, Miss Coffee. My niece's baby daddy is a great dad when he's sober. When he's not sober, he calls her every name in the book and punches holes in the walls. God damn. Your kids know they're part of mom and dad, so when you degrade their mother, father, your child feels, yes, that is very true. Yo, my stepsister is a goddamn door knob for real. She family, but damn. Oh shit. And honestly, I have a sister who is basically that piece of shit with their babies when their babies were little. God, that sucks, man. I always feel bad for no. See, the problem is that society now doesn't look at the children; they look at the person. So, like, if a person has a drug problem or a fucking like an alcohol problem, or they just look at that person and they're like, they need help. All their life is all fucked, but they don't look at if they have children. They don't look at those children. They're just like, oh, they gotta go through that. Okay, whatever, you know. It's pretty fucked up when you put your kids in situations like that. Like, it's fucking, it's terrible. So, like, for example, I'll talk about it. I don't think it's bad if I talk about it. But when my older brother, when he had his girls, I don't know what the situation was exactly, but they were in foster care for a little bit. He still was with his wife, so it had nothing to do with that. I don't remember what it was. I was younger. I didn't really care. Not to be mean, but I wasn't like really involved with that. But the girls were in foster care, and then my mom and my dad got the girls for a while because they didn't want them to be in foster care. Like, any caring grandparent wouldn't want their grandchildren to be in foster care. And oh, now I think I know what it was. I think it was that my brother was doing drugs or was selling drugs. This was when he was like a fucking loser. He's not now. He's a hardworking man now. But back then, so he had to clean up his act, do all this shit to get the girls back. So he got them back. But they went through all that shit, right? And right now, they are, how old are they? They've been with them for like, since he cleaned up his act. I think 12 and 13. And fuck, man, those girls, my brother and my sister-in-law have tried everything, but those girls are just fucking bad. Like, holy fucking shit, they're bad. And they're young. Like, they're doing things that teenage little girls that know nothing about men would be doing. I'm not gonna say what it is. Use your imagination, okay? They're being fucking dumb. And You know, usually like me and my sister Gabby, like we try to talk to them, and I'll be like, "What's going on? You can tell us." You know, I try to talk to the girls from a distance, like from over here, but they just don't listen. Like they just, it goes in one ear out the other. You know. So the other day, I was talking to my sister-in-law. I wanted to see how she was, and she was telling me that her and my brother might come again over here. Um, and I was like, "Oh, are you gonna bring the girls?" And they're like, "Hell no." Well, my sister-in-law was like, "Hell no." Oh, good night, Pippa. Good night. Um, See, that's awful. I'm sorry you're going through that. Christopher asked his sister once, "Is dad mean to you?" She said no. He said, "Then why?" Oh, well, he's very loved by you, and he's very loved by a lot of people and us. But I'm sorry that you're going through that. That's fucked up. Let's see. Oh yeah, so she said no, and I said, "Oh, why not?" And she's like, "Because they're being bad again." And I asked what they do, and she's like, "They snuck a little boy, or not, well, she says little, but you know, they snuck a boy into the room." What? I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What do you, wait." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then she's like, "Yeah, your brother was at work because he works night shift, and I was in the room, and I heard something, and I walked in the room, and there was a boy in the room." And I was like, "Oh," I was like, So I told her, and I don't ever yell at my nieces. I don't talk to them in any negative way. I do get upset with them sometimes, and I try to like get shit through their head. But this time, I was fucking livid. I was like, "Pass me the girls," and she did. And I told them, I was like, "Look, you stupid little bitches." I literally was like, "Look, you stupid little bitches." I'm like, "I am fucking tired of your mom and your dad telling me that you guys are being fucking dumb." I was like, "I am like literally about to lose my shit. I'm about to go fly over there and beat your asses. Like, how dare you disrespect your father's home and your mother's home like that by bringing this boy?" I'm like, do you guys even know what you're doing?" And then I asked her, and one of the girls, and she was like, "I don't know why." And I was like, "No, you better give me an answer. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to give me an answer why this little boy was in your room." And she kept saying like, I don't know." And then when I was like, "Well, I'm gonna fly over there and I'm gonna ask you in person," and she was like, "Well," she tried to blame it on her sister, and I lost it. I was like, "I don't give a shit who it was." I'm like, "You guys get your shit straight, get your shit together, because if you don't, I'm gonna fly over there. I'm gonna beat your ass, both of y'all. I don't give a shit. You guys want to act like adults? I'm gonna treat you like an adult." And then I went gangster on those little girls, and then I apologized to my sister-in-law because I was like, I'm like, "I'm sorry, like if you know I yelled at them, said something that you didn't like, but I'm done. I'm over it." You know. And then she was like, "Oh, I don't care." And then I talked to my brother because his daughter's also acting up, and he was like, "Saturday, I'm gonna have you call her, go ham on her." And I was like, "All right, got it." Like these dumbass little girls, man, be thinking they're older and shit. Like, I don't understand. And I think it has to do with their past, the shit that they went through. And so I'm saying, some people don't, some mothers and fathers, whatever, don't understand that what they do and negative in their life affects their children if they have children, you know? If not, then in the future. I mean, even though my brother's all cleaned up and good and he has a good job and everything's fine, his daughters are fucking making his life miserable. Let's see. Yes, I love this community and I love how accepting you all are. Let's see. It's awesome. I hope you have family and friends personally that are accepting and supportive of Christopher's quirks and um, bobbles. Oh, that's what I call Eli's. Oh, that's so cute. I hope that too. I hope that y'all have people there that love you too, and you know, yas. What are you on? 6:47. I'm on number 7. I can't wait to go home so I can scare the shit out of my nieces. It's gonna be fun. Good times, good times. Those girls are going to bring out your gangster side. Oh, they already did. I'm telling you, my brother, my other brother, because the girls all hang out. So my older brother's two girls, the one that snuck in the boy, and my other brother's girl, she also snuck in the same fucking boy, okay, into her house, which my brother and his baby mama are not together or anything, so it's two separate houses, right? And he was like, "You need to go ham on her on Saturday," and I was like, "Got it, I am. I'm gonna scare the shit out of her." Telling you, man, I can't wait to go home. They're in for a rude awakening with me. My sister's like the more calmer one. She's more like Dr. Phil. She's like, yeah, you guys need to stop. You know, do you guys want to mess up your life? You guys want to get pregnant? Like, why are you doing? And I'm like, look, you stupid little bitches, I'm gonna fuck you up. I don't give a shit. And my brothers, they don't care. They're like, they're so done with the bullshit that they're like, Ruby, come beat their ass. Let's see. True Ruby, my mom abandoned me when I was 3. Saw her back when I was 18, but have no good relationship with her. Took me a long time to get at peace with myself. Oh, Linka, that's terrible. But I'm happy that you're good, you know? That's all that matters, is that you're good. Yes, besides this piece of shit dad, my family and friends are very accepting. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm so hungry. I keep saying that. Doesn't help that my YouTube name, the fucking streaming is called Friday Night Live. Jeffrey Dahmer, the nom 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 nom. I'm like, nom nom, I'm hungry. Give me food. Like I said, shit, I'll put that on YouTube. Fucking walk up to the girls, like, surprise, motherfucker. You're on YouTube, say hi. Fucking little girls need to go on Scared Straight, or not Scared Straight. Yeah, isn't that what it's called? Scared Straight or some shit, where like they put all these dumbass little fucking girls that think they're gangster and shit, and like they take them to like these prisons where all these other people start scaring the shit out of them. Welcome to an episode of Scared Straight. We're not going to prison, but I am the prison. Hello, welcome to hell. Let's see. Although my mom is not that understanding, she loves him but doesn't understand him. I think all older parents are like that. Like, as they get older, they're like, why is he acting weird? Like, it took a while for my mom to understand that my son had ADHD. Like, she wasn't mean or nothing, but she was just like, why is he doing that? And then I finally told her, like, Mom, he has ADHD now. We finally found out. And this is why he's always picking his butt. You know, like, it's just a fucking thing. Kids do it, all right? Calm down. She's like, you guys never did that. I'm like, well, maybe, I don't know. I don't have ADHD. Do I have it? I don't know. I don't pick my ass. I don't know. Like, you know. Do I have food in here somewhere? Sorry, guys. I sound like I'm a fucking whale right now. Like, I want to eat everything. Both of my parents are gone, but all of my siblings and nieces and nephews are so supportive and so good with Eli. That's good. I'm happy. I'm so happy for that. You know, because it's better when your family is accepting of something like that, you know? Like, and how would I explain this? When you all hang out, it's not like they leave out your son, or they like, oh, because he's a certain way or she's a certain way. It's just like nothing, you know? Everything's normal. I hope that made sense. All right, guys, I'm actually gonna have to go now. I love y'all because I am fucking hungry, and I've been on for 3 hours now. I thank you for coming on. You are the best. I'm not gonna do my little emotional speech I always do, because I ain't no bitch. I ain't no pussy. I'm just kidding, guys. You know, I'm just kidding. Go get a snack. We'll wait. Girl, I gotta go. Because the baby has to go to sleep too. It's like, what time is it over here? Damn, 10:46. Shit. I have to go get some sleep. It's 3:45. Oh, dang. Oh, Naomi, did you stay up for my live? I love you. Good night, Ruby. Thank you for your awesome live. Well, thank you for coming on. And, it's not just about me, it's about you guys too. After my little true crime live, I like talking and interacting with you guys. I like when you guys talk about your life because I care. We all care about each other. This is a community that we're in. We all give advice. We all don't ever think that, like, how would I explain it? If you ever come on here and you want to talk about something in your life, don't be afraid to do it. Okay? Um, yeah, don't do that. Like, I get it. Sometimes you don't have people you can talk to. But like Sandra, like you were sharing all that with us, like that takes a lot, and that just means that you trust us. And yeah, if anybody ever wants to vent, we're all here. I'm here Fridays. Linka thinks this coffee. Jean. Hey, copycat is coming on right now. Who's copy? What? Night links. Maybe she's hungry. No, stop it. I'm not pregnant. I'm just hungry. Oh, thank you, Sandra. But yes, you guys can come and vent, and we'll listen. I'm just a host. You guys can always come and talk about anything, as long as it's not about killing someone or anything weird. Because then I don't know. I don't know what I would do in that situation. And be like, well, I don't know, man. Do I have to call the cops now? Okay, now I have to go because the husband's screaming at the kids. He can't handle them. It's already late. My poor husband. He's probably like, oh my God. Someone come help me. All right. Bye, guys. Love you. I'll see you next week.